How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Homebrewers, episode 64. As always, I am Greg. Mira, say hello. Crissy, say hello.
We're that much closer to 69.
We're getting there. We're always getting there. Say hello. Hey, Tsuya. How you doing? Say hello.
Did you forget his name for a second?
No, I just like
hello.
Hello, and then hidden behind the screens yet again is Brad. How are you doing?
Why are you still alive?
Oh, good
Pay with your
question.
blood.
Disgusting. Ultima weapon. Anyway, before we get such devastation. Before we get going, before we get started on today's video, I'm going to try this a little bit differently. Shout out to Midnight Syndicate for letting us use some of their music. Shout out to the other music that we're able to use as well. All the links to all the music that we're using will be down in the description below. Also, thank you to Dynamic Dungeons right down here.
And thank you to me for showing up.
And thank you to Crissy
Exactly.
for showing up. Thank you, Crissy, for showing up. I do greatly.
Even though I have the worst cards in tarot.
For those who don't know, we've started doing readings before sessions. And Tsuya's, mine, and Mira's for our characters are usually great, and Crissy's are always fucking dog shit.
The cards are telling
It's
you
so
that
funny.
Chrissy's got some internal work to do.
The cards are telling me it's my villain era.
It's your villain.
No, they're telling you you've got internal things to work on.
This is the dividing path for
Spiritual
Crissy.
blocking. Yeah.
Anyway, I just want to say thank you to everyone for letting us use their music and maps and stuff like that. So Crissy's either about to go into her villain era or her slut era.
Oathbreaker era.
Oathbreaker era, there you go. As I said, the slut
What do you
era.
mean just entering her slut era? How many times has she gone up to NPCs and just like kind of casually
I mean, full on. Listen.
What do you mean entering the slut era? She's
fair.
been there.
I mean, I literally kissed a drug addict lady to try and distract her and put a mushroom in her mouth.
Only
Oh, that is something that happened. That is true.
I didn't want to do it, but somebody is a terrible rogue on that one roll.
Oh.
Yeah. Dice, man, I tell you.
The times when
Anyway.
the clerics
It was hard to move in that gimp suit, so.
It was the gimp suit.
Oh my
It
god.
was chafing, man. Like, shit.
It was going
Listen.
squeak.
Oh.
The chafe of the gimp suit alerted the
Oh.
guards.
Chimp gafe. Chimp gafe is what I just said. Is it a
Chimp-
gimp? Is it a gimp chafe?
Chimp gave.
Anyway, so either...
We ready to play?
Yeah, Crissy or Brad, please go ahead and recap for us.
Crissy,
Things
you recap.
Okay, apparently the DM doesn't remember, so I will go off whatever I do remember. We left one shoe because he was giving us really crappy places, and we learned a little bit more about Moon or Gold Moon.
Moon.
Gold Moon. After we left him, he said something about, like, we'll meet up later, and, because we have shit to do.
We can't just keep sidetracking like this.
We ended up going to the... Where did we end up? Was that like a mage place, or was it a dragon?
There's a dragon, the main capital of Dragonborn Society.
Okay, so it was a main Dragonborn capital.
Dragonborn capital, USA.
Tsuya tried to speak, he was trying to copy me with my
That was
Draconic,
so
and he did a
good.
horrible job,
That was-
and the
What are you talking about? He
Dragonborn said
did
as my...
flawless.
The Dragonborn, in my language, said he sucked.
You tried, man. You really
he
tried.
did try.
Oops.
And then we got transported close to Amaryllis' village. We met some lively brothers, and they almost drowned like a bunch of idiots. We helped them. Well, Suna helped them. He went and grabbed them.
I smoked halfling weed and talked to a tree.
Ren spoke. Yeah, he spoke to a tree while he was high on halfling weed.
That was awesome.
We traveled to
Who
Amaryllis'
couldn't wait?
village, and Tsuya got an apple that was huge and
Giant apple?
juicy. A giant apple?
She said.
And
Giant apple?
I love our recaps. I love our recaps so much.
Considering the earlier conversation we had while you were getting ready.
Yes, vagina doctors. And
What the fuck did I miss?
Don't worry about it.
so Tsuya heard that halflings only take trade; they don't take money. So he decided to go chop some wood, carry a bunch of logs with him. We ended up going to Amaryllis' house where she was trying to prevent us from telling her parents too much.
Oh.
We also visited the place of Mishikal.
Yep.
And she ran into somebody who she did not jive with in her past, and he was a little bit repentant, but she was not forgiving him. And then we ran into a human. Well, he was a dragon in the form of a human.
Yeah.
The dragon human.
Crissy talked to him in Draconic, and we said we would see him later because we're supposed to take Amaryllis to him later.
Not weird at all.
Then we went back to Amaryllis' parents' house. We had a jovial time, drank some halfling stuff that was alcoholic and very old. And the parents were very, like, Midwestern, happy parents. And then we were having dinner, and that is where we ended the session.
That is.
We have not gone to bed yet or anything happened. The mom was talking about another house they had while Amaryllis would stay in her old room. The other three would be able to stay at that house.
I also had someone whispering to me.
Amaryllis did also have somebody whispering who knows what to her. And,
I don't know, but Brad got really creepy at one point.
1 point?
Chips are
At least one.
party-sized chips are on sale for $2.99 at Walmart. That's what was being whispered.
It was just Google hacking into your brain giving you ads. That was it.
Not again.
I heard you talking about cat toys recently. You want the latest Chewy ad?
That wasn't me.
Medieval times, medieval times, medieval times.
No.
Not again.
Yeah.
Now everybody,
And you just ruined it for anyone watching this video.
everybody will be cursed with that. And that brings us to our crit time. DM Brad, your turn.
Oh, crap.
Do Brad.
Oh shit. Well, all right.
Quick,
I got a job to do. Fuck.
Quick, God is unprepared.
Oh yeah, Tsuya also said to Crissy outside, easy access. Because of her dress.
Oh, yeah.
I just remembered that right now.
Because she got
I
new
haven't
clothes.
edited that episode yet, so I remember some of it, but not the other.
She got new clothes and you were like, easy access.
Yeah, I said I feel naked, and then like I gave him that ring of armor call, so he can take off his armor and just use an action to like
put a
re-put
ring
his
on
armor.
it, that's right.
And,
So he could take off
he's-
his armor.
Yeah, he said it was better for easy access. So.
Easy access.
Okay, now really.
Woo!
We got the important thing out of the way. The sex stuff. Next question.
Which they've only done it once.
Fade to black.
Successfully once.
Once.
Try it a second time.
Yeah. First time was not the good one.
All right, hang on.
Couldn't
I
find
gotta-
it the first
I gotta-
time.
I gotta find my
Why are you
voice
looking
here.
at me?
No one was looking at me.
I think Brad's trying to say something.
Well, he said, hang on a minute. And I'm like, what?
What are we hanging on
How
to?
do I hang on to a minute?
What am I hanging on to?
Everyone watching this right now, I am leaving.
So-
When are we gonna kill time? The god of time.
The
Ooh,
god.
good. Yeah.
I mean, I can make that happen.
No.
That's the one god we kill is the god of time.
No, it's not.
And then we're
But you find out it's the god of the herb time, and you're like, fuck, it's the wrong one.
Oh, what else?
Old time.
Old time
Old
lemonade.
timey.
Old timey.
oh blimey.
All right, so you guys have had a very productive day. There's been a lot of conversations, a lot of sharing, a lot of
Getting ready
new
for
and old
Amaryllis' birthday.
faces.
Oh,
Yep, getting ready for Amaryllis' birthday.
no.
It's just so much has happened, and you guys, being guests in this village, are allowed to use they literally have a house for guests. I mean, the doorway you're expecting probably a little on the small side, but
For halflings, yeah.
So Tsuya has to like really try to get it.
He's gonna break the fucking
Oh,
furniture.
no.
Do you guys not remember when he was in Vaholina and he fucking broke my room?
That was so good. That was so good.
So,
Didn't he also have Suna hop on the bed or something like
Yes.
that?
Yeah,
Yes.
he did.
He's a good boy, Suna.
They both literally broke the
the
bed.
800-pound dire wolf and the probably, what,
300 pounds.
No, he's slightly under 300, I think.
He's like 294.
Yeah. So.
Add all that armor.
All
With
right,
the
so
armor, they got.
Add all the armor, it's like 400.
I mean, full plate is like 60 pounds, so.
And then his sword.
Add another
God.
5.
450. Yeah.
His sword does not weigh 5 pounds. It was like 15 pounds at least.
You're looking at the replica. You're like,
Yeah.
shit. It wasn't even made out of metal.
I was gonna say, imagine it actually having metal. It would be heavier.
Well, that one is like 3 pounds, but a real one would be like 15.
So,
Give or take.
I know you're all very tired. I'll show you where
No,
we'll
I
get
want
down
her to
and.
have a Midwestern accent.
Who's talking?
I don't remember the accent we originally had from
Don't
Mom.
you know?
Whoa.
That's more like.
Oh,
That's Fargo, man.
Wisconsin.
oh.
I was gonna say, that's up north.
I'm gonna do this thing, but in the next campaign, you can be all
Midwesterners.
Midwestern.
Just say oh.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm just gonna sincerely.
Uh-huh.
gonna sincerely apologize to my entire hometown for all of this about to occur.
Yeah,
You don't have to apologize for anything.
No, I will anyway.
Apologize for the last 15 episodes.
Oh well. You mean 63?
63?
No, there's some good ones in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's giving us the benefit of the
Just
doubt.
apologize for the back.
So, all right. So we're gonna be shown. We're gonna be shown where we're going to be staying. Okay. I mean, yeah. Lead the way.
Where do you think you're going?
I want to ferry with a Texas accent.
Oh, no, that was all too
What?
leprechaun. Hang on. I'm trying to remember. Hang on, give me a
You
sec.
want a what?
I want to ferry with a Texas accent.
Jesus Christ.
Allie, welcome to the fairy pool. Here you need some healing.
It's gonna sound like McCree. I swear to God.
No.
Let me help you with that healing there for a moment,
Too
man.
many damn voices in my head.
His name isn't McCree anymore. His name
No,
isn't
I
McCree anymore.
refuse.
Fuck
that.
I still love when they changed his name. The Mikonzo people going, all right, whole shippers, rise up. Literally, it's whole. Whole.
Whole shipper.
Whole shippers, rise up.
Woo!
Fucking hilarious.
You're not going to go anywhere. Okay?
That distraction aside.
Yeah. I'm going to show you where they're going to stay, okay? You guys just have to wait your turn, okay?
Oh my god! I did it! Fuck yeah! Oh god.
Welcome home.
Now,
sorry,
come
Mom.
on. She grabs Crissy and kind of ever so slightly starts ushering her out the door.
I'm getting ushered by.
Are you writing that down? I lean into the microphone. I'm like, I'm sorry, Mom. It's like, y'all have talked.
All right.
Y'all have talked.
Lead the way.
I appreciate everything that you and your friends have done for my little girl, and she came up so gussied up.
Can I pickpocket?
What? Pickpocketing my mom?
She
Please.
took me
Ah,
outside.
please.
I can pickpocket the dad.
He's like scared. Can I pickpocket? Oh shit! Never mind. That was kid.
You can pickpocket the dad. She took me outside. Bye.
I would like to rage.
She is gussied up because I gave her.
Please don't say
that's on her birthday.
Please
Well, it
don't
looks
say Gus.
very, very nice.
Thank you.
My family's not that southern.
I honestly had no idea the
Let this
last
happen. That just This
no,
is good.
I love the accent. It's great.
Accent that
I was like, y'all have heard me speak.
I love it. I love it.
ready.
I mean, you've heard Brad speak, but his dad sounds like fucking Southern as shit. And
I've
Brad
never heard
does
his
it.
dad speak.
Yeah, no, but I'm telling you, he's like, ooh.
I'm sorry, what was that accent again?
I can't do that.
You looking to throw down with the DM right now?
Southern accent, Well, you got some issues with the South?
Yeah, I
Hold up, I think
I'm
I
a
got
Northern
I got a
American.
Dracolich with your name on it, Crissy. Let's
do.
go.
Dracolich, okay, bring it on, bitch.
Oh, what?
Dracolich? I don't know. Josh and Drake.
Josh and Dracolich.
Josh and Dracolich? Where's the door?
All right, now simmer down now before I get up and cast iron pants. I'll beat you no ass.
Oh, that is a man that is from.
I didn't even
The
do
South.
anything.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
apologizing.
I didn't even do anything. And I
It's
was
too
like,
late to apologize.
No, it's too late! Have you ever seen videos of like people reacting to either Southern parents or Black parents just yelling at their kids for no reason? They're like, I didn't even do anything and I'm sorry.
I apologize. I'm sorry about that.
Do like the lady that used to live across the way.
Sorry, man.
I was like, I'm
Apologize,
sorry,
man.
man. I'll get in the house.
Just leave our apartment and get in her house. I'm sorry, man.
Sorry, man. I apologize.
I don't even know you and I'm apologizing.
Get in the damn house.
Shit.
Shit.
I wish only good things for Grandma.
I wish only good things for Grandma. So, alright, so, reorienting ourselves. Is it just you two talking? You two stepped outside, or are we all walking out?
She said she was taking me first.
Oh, good.
Got it.
Got it.
GG.
I want to make sure that, like, our rehearing is. So, go ahead.
She got distracted by a loud crunch.
It's a hearty crunch.
I wonder if the mic picked it up.
Probably.
It's so loud, he's
She's snacking, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, he's
He's chewing on some of the extra wood.
Yeah.
What is he, a fucking
They're
beaver?
wood chips!
Wood chips. Yeah.
Smoked wood chips.
Smoke.
Oh.
Smoked apple wood
Damn,
chip.
meat's
Oh.
gone. Let's eat the wood chips.
It's like eating charcoal out of the barbecue.
I just wanted to say that I'm very, very proud of her. I really am.
I mean,
No.
anybody would.
Oh, you're just saying that.
No, she's my favorite of the group.
She's the favorite of mine, too.
Oh,
What?
she's my favorite of my.
No, I missed what part.
I hope that you really like this little house. I know it'll be a tight squeeze for you tall folks. We don't get a lot of them around here, but we got the beds in your size.
Oh, don't worry about it. I mean, it has to be better than around.
Thanks,
Well, I
Mom.
would certainly hope so.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Well, what about your folks? I'm sure they're right proud of you.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh. X-Nay on
Yeah,
the
they're
errands
helping these fine
man.
folks.
Who did you
Yeah,
say that?
you'd think they would be.
Mom.
Oh, who wouldn't? Come on now.
They stepped
You're being a
outside
little
to be
too
shown the
modest.
house first.
Oh, we're not there.
Yeah,
It's right up the
that's what I
corner here,
clarified
okay?
to make sure.
I was
Okay.
gonna say her mom's
Chrissy said they took her out first.
So how long you been out on the road? I'm sure your folks are all very worried. When you going home?
It's been a few months.
I thought I was home, Mom.
You staying in touch?
Not exactly.
Well, do me a favor, shakes her hand and gives you a little kind of pat. You better write them a letter, okay?
Oh, she's so innocent.
Hey, man.
I love that. Like, I love it.
And I'll be sure to write you letters as well.
I would love that.
You're all so welcoming. Are you like this to all strangers?
Oh, no one's a stranger here as long as they're nice as you folks.
Well, I don't know that well yet.
Whoa!
You
Yeah.
you don't know the trouble we've gotten your daughter into.
Oh, I don't. Well,
She
please
ain't
go
gonna make
on.
it to her birthday tomorrow.
She's a bit of a troublemaker on her own. Just the other day, a man professed to love to her,
Oh.
and she just stood back and said, "Uh-huh."
Okay,
No,
no,
that sounds about right.
No, that's just perfect.
That is just about right. If that young man was not a book, let me tell you.
Exactly. Oh my god. She's a real fighter. She can really hang in there.
What thing? I'm gonna have
I'm
some.
sure she gets it from you.
Well, of course. Somebody's got to put her father in place every now and again.
I'm sure. He seems like a strong-willed.
Why am I taking a drink
Guy.
right now?
Choice.
He has his moments, as they all do.
Well, best teamwork.
Here it is. She takes you to a. It's actually a little. It's one of the bigger houses in this settlement. It has almost a regular sized door. You weren't quite up on the measurements. Maybe a good foot. So you kind of got to duck in a little.
I'm 5'4".
Then you fit just in the door, like just in the door.
that tall.
Like you have to bend your ears back
not like
just
the
a
boys.
tad, but you are in there. But that is the height of the door.
You are the height of the door.
The boys are gonna.
Oh, Ren's about to hit his head on the fucking door.
Please,
Punk.
please do a
I'm gonna have
stormtrooper.
5'5"
Please
right
do a
now.
Do an
So, yeah,
episode
you are
4
like
Stormtrooper.
I
Punk.
fit in the square hole.
Yeah.
It goes in the square hole.
it does go in the square.
Whole shippers, right?
Finger butthole.
Finger butthole.
Finger.
Goes in the square hole.
As you enter, there's mostly a gutted appearance to it. It looks like there's obviously the supports and things, but it dips down to give taller folk a little bit of headroom. Again, it's not much higher than the door, but there's ducting involved for the higher.
Furniture and stuff in there?
So you're looking, and there is, of course, being a halfling home, a fully staffed kitchen. Like there's, pots and pans hanging up on the wall. There's fresh dried herbs, just everything that's kind of ready for you to make a meal. Even the bread in there looks like it was replaced, maybe a day ago. It's fresh. There's nothing that smells off. And then where you would see normally like a living room and then a dining room and then maybe something else, it's just a wide open space with 2 bunk beds.
Does it have like mirrors or vanity or anything?
Getting to that.
That's legit associated.
No, okay. Is that one in there?
So
Yeah.
in between these 2 bunk beds is in fact a place where you can kind of gussy yourself up, a little makeup counter. There's like a stack of paper if you want to do any sort of writing, oil lamp, and then on the far end is an unlit fireplace fully stocked with wood.
What?
All the wood. And of course a cook pot hanging from,
verb to save that was autism restored.
Jesus Christ.
it's a bunk bed.
I mean,
So
like,
there's
like
not
my
a-
leg.
Oh, the length, yes.
Out.
It's like whoever's on the top is probably going to be a little on the squish side, and the person on the bottom is also equally going to be a little on the squish side.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, length
But
matters.
length, yes.
So to say autism restored.
I don't think it'll fit.
So good.
Ooh,
What's the
I mean-
length of the bed?
We showed it to
the
Kate.
the bed is long.
God.
It's like a 6-foot, bed. It's like a normal bed.
Because Crissy was talking.
But they like imagine a bunk bed, but instead of having like a ton of open room, it's kind of like
Small.
halved.
Half for halfling.
Got it.
They gave you crawl space to kind of get in there. Because again, this was originally a home for a halfling. They just made it a guest room.
Studio apartment.
Hey, I'm paying $3,000 for this bitch.
Oh no.
It's not even a whole bathroom in here.
It's not even a bathroom. Better piss out the window.
Oh yeah. Is
Oh.
there a bathroom? Like an outhouse or something attached?
Oh yes, it's an outhouse. It's an older house. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Shit in the yard.
Big ol'
We're used to
Fertilizes
Yeah.
fertilizes crops. Right?
being out in the wilds.
Well, it's a nice outhouse.
Oh, I'm grateful. for
Someone
that.
please put an empty box in the back of Crissy's house and put sand in it. Oh my fucking
Is
god.
that gonna be like the next prank you guys do?
Don't say it out loud.
Oh shit.
Get ready for
Everybody
work
is-
and just open the door with a fucking box with sand in it.
No! I'm gonna bury you guys in there for being such little shits.
But hey, I'm gonna put like, you know, the guards that you put up so there's a little more privacy in it.
Oh my.
Privacy.
Anyway.
The privy.
She goes to the vanity and opens up one of the drawers and pulls out a white cloth. She comes up. I'm sure you'd like to get changed. There's a nightgown, and I'll go fetch you and give you some privacy.
I kind of look at the nightgown and I unfurl it.
It's wide enough, but something about the length seems a little off.
Thank you. It's perfect. You know, she kind of feels like I don't know what the word is. A little like bitter, sweet, I guess, about how,
Jealous?
How maybe about like how nice.
Envious?
Yeah, about how
Envious.
nice Amaryllis' mom is.
Yeah. It's like, wait, this is what it's like to have a caring mother? Shit.
Right?
And,
Sheesh.
but
I
she's
imagine
kind of
this is
like,
whiplash
she
for a
feels
lot of
little
y'all.
bit sad, but she's like
Well, Red
trying to
had a
keep it
caring,
together,
loving
and
mother.
she's
She's just
like,
not here
"Thank you,
anymore, so
thank
it's
I
you."
gonna be-
imagine this is whiplash for a lot
Oh, of course, of course.
This is a nice reminder.
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna go
what's
get the
there.
other ones, and we'll knock before we come in, okay?
Oh, I mean, we all stay together anyways. It's not a big deal.
Well, a little bit of privacy goes a long way. Okay, all right. Now, there's some books and matches right there, so you can go ahead and light that up. It's a little warm tonight, but if you like the fire. She lights the lantern on the counter before she leaves, and
I love this idea of hardworking blue collar mom just saying, here's the kitchen, make yourself up anything if you want, here's to light the fire. Meanwhile, privileged as fuck Crissy, who doesn't know how to do any of these, going, yeah, thank you. Like, she's thankful, but like doesn't know how
She's
to
gonna
do
wake
any of
one
it.
of us up and go, how do you do that?
sacred flame.
She's gonna cast light on something just to make it light up.
I mean,
for a little bit.
the lantern.
Lantern is one thing.
A lantern is there.
It's lit.
It lit,
It's lit, bro.
I just love that visual.
Like, oh, nice kitchen. I'm not gonna touch
I'm not gonna.
Free food and water. I got this.
Oh.
So
that. Oh, before she goes, I hand her some salt.
she kind of looks at the little bag. What's in there?
It's salt.
Oh,
She's a salty bitch.
It's from my
ooh,
lab.
that's sea salt. That's not salt rock. That's sea salt. Ooh.
I'm
Ooh.
surprised you know it.
Well, I know I'm looking pretty young for my age, but I've been around.
You look incredibly young. I can't even believe you have a daughter.
Well, thank you. Goodness me. Whew. Make me blush.
Good night.
Oh, well, good night to you too. I'll see you folks over here, okay?
I love this so much.
Closes the door. And
Family.
was there anything?
I get changed into the little
It's a
thing,
little on the short side. Not
sure.
legal.
Legal.
Whoa!
That can be a lot of things, but I don't know.
Like you know how when you put your arms down in school, it's not supposed to be
Past your
Past your
fingertips.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like at tips.
It's at the
Okay.
tips. Got it.
It's legal.
Literally at the line.
You are not getting kicked out of school to get changed. Yeah.
But also don't drop
Kinda-
anything.
It's a little baggy though.
Because he kind of goes to the vanity,
Okay.
and she's like feeling sorry for herself a little bit.
Well, I mean, I could always make adjustments to the gown next time you're here.
No, it's not the gown. She's kind of
You're
feeling
about
a
to
little
feed
bit.
them.
She's feeling a little bit down because of like how nice Amaryllis was. It's not kind of like that she was nice. It's just kind of like how she feels like she's not normal, and it's kind of like she feels like that's kind of how her life is ruined. So in the vanity, she goes in the bag of holding and she grabs the little hat thing. She
Which
puts
hat?
it on.
Which hat?
The little
The hat of the disguise?
yeah, that one.
Mm.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So she's kind of just like looking at the vanity, and you know, she kind of takes away the features that make her what she is now, like how she looked originally. And she's kind of just thinking about like, you know,
So how
if
does
I had just
Crissy
looked
look?
like this.
How does Crissy look with all her features?
Well, she has ears. Not
Good
cat
job.
Ears.
She has ears, no fangs.
No fangs. Was it no fangs?
No
No,
cat
claws.
ears.
No cat ears. No tail. No claws. No fangs.
And
Yeah.
her hair is like a reddish orange, like almost like a strawberry blonde hair color. It's kind
Is
of
that
like
what
a
her-
mix between her dad and her mom's hair.
Is that what her hair looked like before the whole thing happened? She had like a strawberry blonde.
Yeah, when she was little, she looked more like her mom because the redheads ran in her family.
In her family, okay. Yeah.
But she's just kind of like staring into the appearance of it because she's never seen it before. She's never really thought about it. Only the old paintings that she had at her castle, like what she looked like before this happened to
No,
her.
old family portraits and
Yeah.
stuff.
And kind of like how much her mom hates her, but you know, some of the things that Amaryllis' mom said kind of
What
stung
if they wait?
a little bit. And she's kind of remembering like what Regent said about like how well her mom's getting along with Sarah, and like she kind of feels bad. She just feels bad.
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad, man. It's literally the meme of feels bad, man. And her looking into her own appearance, like kind of hating herself type of thing. She's like zoning out, I guess.
So I'm gonna leave you to Walla for a little bit.
Is that Ren's job?
It used to be, but now you're happy, bitch.
Wow.
He's getting better. He's
So-
finally turning.
I got better.
I got better. Woo!
As Amaryllis' mom leaves with Crissy to escort her to the guest house alone for whatever reason, you guys are stuck with your old dad. Oh, it's so good to have you home, sweetie. It really is.
Oh, I love him so much. I love your parents so much, Viv.
I'm gonna share a little something with you folks.
Oh, all right.
So, this here is a 75-year-old bottle of red.
Oh.
Oh, that kind of sharing. Okay.
75-year bottle of red.
Pour,
She's just, oh,
pour,
that
pours
kind of
2
shit.
cups.
What is that?
It's a wine.
It's a bottle of red wine. It's been aged for 75 years.
I feel like Tsuya would have mild understanding.
Do I have one?
You do. Your
Because
family
your family had the wine,
had a
right?
had a
Do I know,
huge
but do I
wine.
know exactly what it is? Like,
You kind of do the just
It's gonna.
the smell of it, and you can tell that this was. It was. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
It's awesome.
So, this is not a normal grape wine. This is something that has a very
It's a fantastic
bold
wine.
smell to it, and you can almost tell that this was
Good wine, bro.
a laborious wine to come by, because it's the only way to get this is from assassin vines, and through your family a little bit. And Ren, you know a little bit about this too.
I'm about to say that
since
sounded
you
vaguely familiar.
killed one, but
Oh, were those the vines that came to life earlier in the south? Was that in the south?
yeah.
Yeah. I was like, assassin vines. That's the bitch.
Of course, it's
So it's dangerous to harvest these grapes. So this is a labor of love sort of deal.
Wow.
But it makes a great wine.
how did you acquire this wine? This is not an easy thing to get your hands on.
Well, you know what actually happened is there was a trader coming down. He was going to Scarsdale. Came from I think it was Shadowdale, or maybe it was even a little bit further up into them Elven settlements. And well, wouldn't you know it, the rain night before, pothole snapped his wheel in half. So we got together and fixed it right up, and he was out by morning. And as a show of thank you, he gave everybody who helped him a free bottle of wine.
Makes
He says, cherish this one now. And share it with the ones you love and those you have come to love. Because it's not cheap. But you wouldn't have been able to make it market otherwise.
Appreciate the gesture.
That is fantastic. Seriously.
We don't do a whole lot of gold trading around here. I mean, what are we gonna spend it on?
That's what your daughter was saying. That you guys all trade with like book goods and services. And
I mean,
each other, yeah?
And that explains her spending habits then. Yes.
Yeah. Which is not a bad thing. It's the whole, hey, we should probably stock up on some things while we're there. And she's like, okay, but it's still not used to using gold, right? So it's like, we help her like get things, you know, like not that she doesn't have the gold. It's just the reminder of, hey, we're about to be on a long trip. Maybe have some food, some water, stuff like that.
Like,
See,
She's definitely still used to the like.
I was like, where is this going?
The way, now that I see how things work here,
all
definitely
getting
more used to how things are
That
here.
makes more sense.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. They're not trying to hide. It's just the like, oh, that's right. That sounds really bad. It's not bad.
It's bad.
Shit bad. Well,
How is Amaryllis doing right now, sitting there?
Just sitting here.
I want Amaryllis' mom to be like, so I heard you've been making trouble.
She will cry.
Didn't mean to.
so you guys go ahead and take a sip of that, and it's very smooth. It has a bite, but it's like kind of how to describe it, like a very dark kind of grape flavor, but it almost tastes like a grape whiskey sort of thing. Like it has that bite. You know it's alcoholic,
Yeah.
but it's smooth.
You could say it tastes great.
It does taste great.
You could say that.
Green or purple?
I'm not a wine connoisseur, ladies and gentlemen, so whatever I may say about wine here, I want you to know that
I don't think
It
any of us
tastes
are
great.
wine. Like, I don't think any of us know a lot of wine.
I don't drink, so any of the alcohol talk is going above my head.
So whine about it.
I am.
whine about it in the comments section. Send me a bottle of the good shit.
Educate me. Send us a
Educate me.
bottle.
Enlighten us.
Enlighten us. Send it to P.O. Box. There is none. Venmo us a bottle of wine.
Venmo a bottle of wine.
Please.
Cash App. You got Cash App?
We
Cash
need
App?
it.
Y'all
even
got
take
Zelle.
PayPal.
Zelle. PayPal.
Cash. Just
Just
walk
cash.
up to me and slap some cash in my hand. I mean, come on.
Hey, I watched that episode of Homebrewers. Go get this. Cool.
No, do the Obi-Wan and Anakin meme where you're just like throwing money at us. That's okay.
Oh, the stripper
Throw money at
Obi-Wan and
Anakin.
Anakin. Yeah.
Woo!
Regardless, it's good. It's tasty. It's wonderful.
It's wonderful.
Hell
Tasty
yeah.
wine.
Tasty, expensive wine.
You know, Homebrewers is just food porn because
It's just food and drink
Brad
porn, yeah.
goes into more details about food and drink than he does in Dungeons.
Wow!
I mean,
There,
dude,
in the darkness, you see slightly damp walls and cobwebs. The same as you've seen 103 times. Shall I describe the cobwebs and how
Yes.
there's a small spider?
No, please! No,
okay, never mind. No, I don't want this level of detail anymore. Well, I do.
Food is cool.
Food is
Food is
cool. It's so cool.
Also, prove me wrong. I read a bunch of stuff that says, like, oh, let characters make up however things look in their minds because it's cooler that way.
I can't visualize things.
Hold on. Wait, what? You read more than anybody else at this table, and
It's
you
the-
can't visualize.
Yeah.
She
I literally can't.
loves to read. She reads more than any of us, and she goes, "I can't theater of the mind to save my life." Well, how? I've asked the same thing. How do you read?
How do you read?
I literally
There's no pictures.
There's no
There's no
pictures for
pictures.
these words.
It's just like Tsuya when they were in the library. It's just like, where's the picture?
But to be fair, they were in Elvish.
That is also very true. That'll
That
definitely.
conversation was so funny. You can't read. I can do read, not Elvin.
Oh,
I can do read, not Elvin.
we forgot that.
Put that on a T-shirt and we'll all wear it next session. Anyway,
I have
so
on a button.
Yeah, I gotta start reading again.
I'll
So,
make
you
us
know,
all
Ren,
friends.
Ren is just like very
Oh, shit,
appreciative
look
of the
about
gesture, and he's just like,
We'll learn
thank
how
you.
to do it.
Anyway.
I do. Thank you very much. I do. Oh, this is very good.
Well, I told you so.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't doubt it. I just, you know, you're already expecting like high expectations, and then like it exceeds that. You're like, wow, that's really good. Oh, I'm being
I mean,
careful.
wine never gets like, super alcoholic. It's like
gotta chug a couple
maybe
bottles if you
13%
wanna be
is like
vibing
the
it, yeah.
highest.
It's juice.
How am I to know?
It's Jesus' blood. Excuse me.
Amaryllis here with her chocolate milk.
Oh, she got the fancy chocolate milk. Yeah.
I'm home. I got the chalky milk.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, she did.
From the brown cows.
From the brown, not to be confused with the white cows.
Oh, Amaryllis, how does it feel finally being home? I caught you with your mouth full of milk. I'm sorry.
That's what he said.
Actually, Crissy,
Wasn't gonna make the
can
joke.
you,
Ren was just looking at.
Okay.
Everyone was just looking at Amaryllis, going, "So you seem to have been the center of attention today.
Yeah.
You doing all right there?"
I don't like being the center of attention.
Yeah,
Just
I
wait
would've
till
never-
tomorrow.
I would have never guessed.
It's gonna be hell.
It's gonna be
It's
big.
gonna be great.
It's gonna be.
From what I can
hell.
from what I yeah, from what I've learned, you definitely don't like being the center of attention, and it's been the exact opposite for you for quite some time.
Yeah, she secretly likes you.
You
She's just like me for real.
you actually doing okay.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Insight check.
I don't even know.
Natural 20.
I don't even
I don't know
know.
those whispers
yeah.
you've been hearing.
unless she's hiding something, I mean, it's just
What about those whispers? They got you riled up.
I'm not thinking about him right now though.
No careless whispers.
Anyway.
I'm literally all just like.
So you
Give
were
it
just
fine.
Amaryllis legitimately is just like
Happy
Yeah.
to be home.
Happy to be home. Hate all the attention from outside.
it's just she seems like tired from all the attention.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I think you'd
Ready to
used
be a
it. We're
wallflower
always
again.
hugging on you.
It's one thing for it to be a small group of people that you know enough,
Right.
but then the whole town kind of knows you're home and decides to be like, "Hey, welcome home." I'm like, "Please don't
Is this-
perceive me."
I'm gonna be baby
Wait,
talking.
Are you used to having this kind of attention when you're home? Is it just because you've been gone for so long?
Because we're a birthday.
Yes.
That's fair. That's fair enough. I understand. I understand. Just wanna make sure you're doing all right. At least,
What? What did you say?
at least you're one of the ones that'll actually answer when I ask you all right.
Woof.
I said, can a mimic turn into a beer? Because it looks like it has eyes.
Oh God, I hope not.
Can a mimic do what?
Turn into a beer? Because when I do this, it like has
Oh
eyes.
no!
Can turn
now
into a
I'm
beer
getting paranoid
mug.
about mugs of ale. No, I'm.
What is happening right now?
That's all Ren wanted to say.
I have no idea what's going on over there.
I don't.
It has mimic eyes.
I'm just.
No, I was referring to the fact she had a dice tray in her head.
Oh,
It's a result of all the fucking chaos going on at the table. I don't know
It's
what's going
good.
on.
It's
Putting on
anymore.
the
really
tinfoil hat.
Yes.
It's all a conspiracy.
she's
to keep-
having a nice one-on-one with Ren, and Ren is saying that, are you okay?
Just making sure she's
Are you
okay.
okay,
And
Annie?
are you okay? Yeah. And
Are
he
you
just
okay, Aaron?
sassed a comment of at least you're one of the ones that would actually tell me if you're okay.
All right. So, Rin, you were talking to Amaryllis.
Just talking to Amaryllis, yeah,
Okay.
and then the conversation wrapped up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was it?
Yeah, that's literally was it. Just checking
Oh.
in on her. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you did like an insight, so I was like, okay.
I was
looking-
inside to make
Just
sure
to see
that.
if I wasn't hiding anything.
And Natural 20 and Mira literally said, yeah, no, like she's just overwhelmed from all the attention. And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
so that's what the insight check deal
And then
was.
Crissy was like, "What about all the whispers?" And it's like she's not thinking about that
She's
right
not
now.
thinking about that right now. She's just focused on all the attention she's had since
In the
coming
moment,
home.
she's just like, "Everybody's noticing me. I hate it."
Do not perceive me.
Senpai, don't notice me.
Do not
do not
perceive me.
perceive.
Yeah.
Sam, I got one question for you.
For who?
For-
I can't see past your monitor.
That's so good. For the
Big guy.
The big guy over here.
It's
I
too
thought you
tall.
said dick guy.
The-
the dick guy.
This is a PG-13 mostly campaign. We don't say that word.
He literally fucked his way into finding us quests, so I don't
Brad,
think
y'all
so.
have gone into an orgy party.
Yeah.
You
PG-13 my ass.
literally went
That
to,
is-
we literally went to an orgy
I was
party.
in a NA adult, NA-17.
Yeah.
NC-17.
NC-17, yeah, all right.
NA-17.
Not available. So
Not
North
adult
America
17.
17.
Not adult 17.
Yeah.
Naughty content.
Disturbing images.
Noise.
Well, I've
Hey,
seen
Your discretion.
quite a
applies.
few people come through, you know, adventure types and whatnot. And usually carrying, you know, sticks with pointy ends and got those swords. But I ain't never seen somebody carry something as big and cumbersome as that.
My woodcutter?
A woodcutter.
That's the job.
He calls it a woodcutter.
Woodcutter.
I think it's cut a few more things than wood.
It's been around.
So why on earth are you carrying something so big? I mean, wouldn't a smaller one with somebody at your strength just be able to, you know?
Yeah.
I've tried, but they break too easily.
Mm.
I need something sturdy.
No, I can see that.
That'd be
And this does the job just right.
It's never fun being one-handed. It
I
has
want
be
you to.
two-handed.
I also want you to remember that unless this is a new blade that has not had anything like any work on it, when Ren has done prestidigitation, he's consistently kept that blade as filthy as possible.
I mean, I'm assuming Tsuya would clean the blade.
Like
Yeah.
there's clean, but it's not like prestidigitation clean. There's still remnants of fights
I mean,
past.
there's
It's clean, but not bleach
There's
clean.
White
grooves
yeah.
in the sword, so there would still be blood in the grooves.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just
yeah.
like looking at it, like, yeah, there's.
Yeah, like it's not like
Even if
caked
you
in
oil
blood,
it,
but
it
there's
would
like
still have blood on
yeah.
it.
Sorry, I'm just hearing the bass outside. I'm like, fucking Christ.
Damn.
Drop the bass.
Oh
All the way down, please.
Shit! Dropped it.
It just increases, and it's like, why?
I could certainly demonstrate the power of this chunk of steel.
Well, maybe tomorrow. I think we're gonna need some wood,
Yeah.
cut down to size,
Yeah.
and well, I think it would be a lot easier for you to do that than for little old us.
Took them three trees, so yes.
It was like nothing.
Woo-wee.
Oh man.
Well, I got Amaryllis here. It's so good to have you home. Let me tell you.
Yeah, Emma.
But you guys have
Yeah,
been.
what nickname do you guys give her?
Emma.
What do you guys
We'll
call
call her Emma.
her? Emma.
Oh, what? Huh?
Yeah.
I call her Emma from
Little
now
old
on.
Emma. Your
that's
books.
Hold
Emma
on.
unlocked.
Alright, yeah, hold on.
Mira's not privy to
Yeah.
this either. What?
Emma.
Emma.
From here on
It's like
out.
Emma, but Emma.
It just evolves.
It read like the one
Emma,
accent
really?
struggle.
Oh, we're
this southern-
we're awful appreciative of, you know, you guys stopping by and saying hi, and we even get to celebrate her birthday.
It's her request.
What? No.
Wait,
No.
It literally was, because even in the South, Amaryllis said she wanted to see
Oh,
home.
she's referring to the birthday part. I'm
Oh.
like, no.
No, not the birthday.
I mean, she wanted, since we were coming back up here, she's like, I want to check in on him. I'm like, of course.
I
We're gonna
missed
make
the
time.
cheese.
We talked about cheese.
We have
Wheel.
cheese at home. The cheese at
We
home.
talked about cheese wheel. I talked about how in the village that I grew up in, the halfling family that did cheese wheel would melt it ever so slightly, and then we had
And I had to see that in
to
person.
do elven bread with it, and it like
I had to see the demonstration.
it's like just warm enough that it just spreads on the elven bread perfectly, and it's
well, that sounds downright appetizing. There's you know, every 20 years or so, there's an elder gentleman that kind of walks over here. I don't know where he's going, but he's always got some pretty good bread. I've had it once, but it's salty.
self spread.
Keeps you filled, though. Goodness me, I almost missed second lunch one time.
Can't have that now. We'd be lost without second lunch.
Exactly. I'm sitting there looking at my plate. I got ham. I got tomatoes. I got big old cucumbers. I'm ready, and I look at it, and I'm like, I think I'm full.
Ooh.
Almost didn't finish. Powered through it though. Worth it. Those tomatoes came in right and juicy.
This is so good. I just want.
So how y'all's folks doing? I mean, you've been home probably away from home as long as my little girl. So
We just came back from seeing my father and Ebony.
never me.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
It's an island down south. Like you get to the coast, take a boat, you go down south, and there's an island before you get to the southern continent.
Take 2
Enemy's
stops
just
to
right
your
there.
left.
And it's like mainly elven descent go there. There was a lot of overcame some hardships recently, but father's doing
shucks,
well.
that's a
and
shame.
Doing all right.
Amaryllis
what's-
would look like.
What time is it right now?
It's like 10
It's late.
p.m.
It's like
It's bedtime.
he's the
It's bedtime for
the
y'all.
one surviving parent, so I try to visit him as much as I can.
Was it illness?
Yeah, very much so.
That's a darn shame.
Yeah, but it happens. You try to roll with it and deal with it as best as you can. And like I said, at least still got my father right there.
You're,
Glad he's doing all right.
you're
That is
half,
very
so
true,
you're
and he
halfway.
kind of gives you a toast
Yeah,
to family and health.
family and health.
What about you, big guy? How's your folks doing?
It's about to get real awkward.
Oh shit! Uh
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
They're dead.
oh. Oh
Good
no.
news, we have no
What was the
bones.
question?
How your folks doing?
Oh, my folks.
How's your family?
Non-existent.
Well,
What?
my papa's right here, so that should tell you everything you need to know.
Oh shoot! I'll adopt you right now. Yes, sir. Looks like we got you so. You got you a brother.
It's very much
Brother.
the deal.
Sister?
Yes! Oh, the dynamic's so good.
Your family.
It's already
The brains and the
happening.
brawn. Fuck yeah.
family.
You love to see it.
Family.
It's about this
Damn.
time.
No!
Family. Yes.
Not again!
It's about this time that her mom comes back in the door and. You guys got into the good wine?
Oh no.
Well, where's my glass? It's right here.
I can't. Don't forget mom's glass now. Come on, Pop.
I think I missed something here, but I think we gained a new family
We
member.
ate a new family member.
Holy
Put
shit.
it in the wine.
Oh, this is such a good, it's so good.
She pulls up a chair. Well, what are we talking about? I was just asking how these folks are doing. And you prying again? These folks try to go to bed? Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I mean, we're just waiting for you to go home.
Well, I'm just waiting for midnight snack time. I mean,
Is it about that time yet?
it's not.
Snap time.
Without my midnight snack,
She rushes.
My
She
day
kind
will
of
be-
she hurries over to the kitchen
My
and
day
starts
will
putting
be
together
ruined.
like a little charcuterie board of like cheeses and breads and stuff.
Holy shit.
Comes back and puts it down in the middle of the table.
Oh, man.
Ah, almost forgot the snacks.
You can't have wine without snacks, right?
Well, I want to appreciate it. He is absolutely right. You know that. What kind of host are you? Don't
I like for this to be
don't go brush on my
Amaryllis'
britches.
reaction the entire time. He just adopted himself into the family.
I feel like I should just turn in early right now.
Not without cheese.
Huh?
Now out cheese.
I'll take cheese to go.
He's immediately dropped into the accent now that he's confirmed he's family.
He's converted.
It's a Baptist revival, but it's
No!
Southern hospitality.
Everyone watching the previous episode and on to the next and be like,
What happened?
what happened?
Don't worry.
Why did we go deep south?
The family got converted too, don't worry.
It was a special request.
Oh, it's so good.
Tsuya styling his pompadour. Imagine. No.
No. Your
Where
cool
the-
bar style pompadour.
You're missing.
And with that, I'm gone.
How did Tsuya suddenly grow a mullet? Like, how did he grow a mullet? And where did the Dale Earnhardt shirt come from? Holy
Oh,
shit!
God.
Praise hell, praise Dale. Am I right?
God.
Just it's like a sudden transformation.
Kill me.
When it is.
It's like, you know how a screen transition, and every time you go back to see, it has something different.
Yeah,
And
it
it's like-
keeps changing. Where'd that fucking PBR come from? Holy shit!
You know what? I'm gonna do this in the manga. It's just gonna be a different
In the
shot.
manga?
Different thing.
One episode, one screen, he's got the pompadour. Next one, the pompadour's gone, but he grows mutton chops. Next one,
It
And
just
then he
keeps.
has like a Dukes of Hazzard shirt.
Oh,
Next
the
is like
mullet.
a racing hat.
Oh.
NASCAR.
Yeah. Oh.
That's gonna be a Texas hat.
It's gonna be a Larry
Big
the
old
Cable
Tim
Guy.
Allen hat.
It's gonna be a Larry the Cable Guy shirt
Larry the
somewhere.
The sleeveless.
Get her done.
Get her done.
playing D&D guys with a bunch of degenerates.
Hey, y'all started this.
Southern
What was
hospitality.
that, y'all?
Yeah.
Was that y'all?
No,
Yeah.
I started.
I think it was you.
Huh?
You.
Talking about some halflings.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
Those would have doped.
This would be a little funnier if I could actually see your face. The monitor is like covering most of your
Southern
face.
hospitality.
Sounds
over
like
here,
halfling
man.
problems.
Oh, fucking
Gross.
Christ. That's so fucking funny. Oh, he
Hey,
just
I can
did-
still give a reading. It's fine.
I could still give a reading.
My cards are right here.
No.
You have
That's
the
so
heart of the
funny.
cards.
Moving them before
We
bracket.
do. You guys have been very, very kind. We do. Thank you very much. It's nice to just relax for a little bit. You know, we're going around all over the place, and we don't settle in too long. And when you do, it's just like, you know, an inn.
Amaryllis is like, don't say anything.
No, he's being careful with his words. He's like- and
I
it's
know,
like
but she's like,
it's like an
Not worried
inn.
about him.
You settle down like an inn, and you get busy doing busy tasks and whatnot. It's like just to sit in a place and like truly relax. It's nice.
so Amaryllis,
And I
I hear
do.
you been causing trouble.
No.
I do greatly appreciate.
I
you
will
guys'
cry.
hospitality,
Cry.
honestly.
She will. She will cry.
Don't.
Don't mess with me,
is
I will
so
cry.
grateful.
Huh?
I said Renfis is so
Well,
grateful.
you all are free to stay for as long as you like.
Forever.
Oh God.
Campaign over. We just live here.
We don't
from
need
that.
to. We don't
The
need to save the
neutral
world.
ending.
We can just stay.
The
now.
neutral ending.
Would you like to stay for dinner? Would you like to stay forever?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
There it is. There it is. Game over, guys.
I mean, Tsuya found his wood chopping.
He got adopted. He's gonna become
Got
a
adopted.
I mean, to be
woodsman.
fair, his family started out as woodsmen. I mean, it's a calling.
He's in his Zen mode right now.
He adopted some
He
got adopted
got
by
adopted.
some halflings.
Yeah.
He has a sister now.
Yeah.
Well, finish up your snacks, and then I'll show you off to the guest rooms. Okay? And realize your room is free, and I think we're gonna have us a little sit down after your friends leave, and really start to catch up. Okay?
It's like, oh God, what happened?
What did Crissy say?
So you
You're just not
guys,
prepared.
you two do just that.
Yeah.
Say your goodbyes and goodnights. And
Does
Oh come
Hey.
on.
her.
I gotta pee.
question? No. Wait, does
Huh?
Amaryllis hand the thing off to her mom,
What?
or did she leave it where Crissy was staying?
Oh, nobody's
Oh.
been to the house I've been at yet, so.
It would have had to have been handed to her then.
So are you saying that you hand it over to
Yeah.
her mom to give to Crissy? Okay.
So, I want to thank y'all. Oops, sorry, wrong voice. Ooh, had a little bit of something there. I want to thank you boys for taking care of my little one and making sure she comes home nice and safe. And
Of course. So we take care of each other. So
I appreciate that. I know she'll be a right handful when she doesn't have a book in her hand. To this day, let me tell you, and this stays between me, I'm surprised she just didn't take up sorcery or some nonsense like that. She came home after witnessing some healing, she's like, Mama, oh, I want to help and I want to heal people. Oh my goodness! And I was like, thank goodness she's not gonna blow a finger off with a fireball.
Just like that too.
Took a release spot.
Of all the magics, of course, it's the healing one. You know what I
You
mean?
would think she'd be a wizard, right? After all that reading she does.
It's too
Me and her father were very prepared for that.
I take it you had a massive savings. I've heard being a wizard takes a lot of money. A lot.
We were looking at starting a small business in Scarsdale, let me tell you, and I was not really all that happy about doing it.
Hey, that means I saved my family money.
You know, we lived a good life here, and folks, we all come together, we help each other.
Yeah.
You know, when it comes to the goal, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, we build our own stuff, we cook our own meals, we bake our own bread.
I definitely, as we told her father, we definitely see where Amaryllis' spending habits or lack therefore of come from. Because she's like, I don't know what to do with this.
I mean, about the only thing that poor girl ever really used money on was books, and most of the books she got was just for helping people passing through.
And the craziest part is she's just been in our adventures. Like, she's helped people and they've just given her books.
See, that's just how it happens.
Exactly, yeah. So she's like, what do I need to use this for? And then Crissy will go, well, I could take that. And she's like, well, if we need to use this, you know, to help, you know, in a big way, then of course.
And you big guy, let me tell you, welcome to the family. I don't know what happened, but I know we done nothing, just adopting you, and
Well, you said we're family when we first came in here, so.
Yeah,
well,
but
now that is very true. That's very, very true. You are all family. You're always welcome here.
I do greatly appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Of course. Wouldn't be much of a halfling home if we just turned a cheek. Everybody passes through, and especially those that connected to our little one like this. Just traveling the world with her. I'm so glad that she gets to see these amazing sights and meet new people.
Yeah.
instead of reading them.
You know, die.
Really? Yeah. No, you're not there.
I was gonna say,
You're
we're
not
not
there,
there.
Crissy.
Here we are. Looks like the lamp is still burning bright.
Woof.
So I gave her a little phone. We're gonna go ahead and give her a little knock. Hey, we're here. We're gonna open the door now.
This is for
Talking to
Crissy,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
For Crissy, yeah.
Do I notice?
Yeah, I would say so.
I would
Yeah.
I
say
think
the
the
knock-
knock would probably
the knock probably
snap
brought
you
you
out of
back.
it.
I don't know. I was
You
in a
can
pity
roleplay
party.
that for sure and be lost in the sauce.
You can acknowledge it and still just not.
I'm lost.
Fuck.
So she opens up the door. All right, here's
I got a
Chateau
one.
Guestos.
I got a 1 for noticing.
Okay, that's perfect. Good. So notice he's still stuck in the vanity over there with your bleach blonde hair.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you're still
Or
the same.
strawberry.
Really? Strawberry
Like
blonde
strawberry,
red.
strawberry-ish red blonde hair. Sorry.
Yeah, hold on. And Ren
How
leans,
basic.
Ren leans over to Tsuya.
Huh?
How basic do you think I am? I'm not you.
Oh.
Damn.
I just, holy shit.
I mean, you could be jealous of my glorious German heritage all you want, but basic.
Oh boy. I was
Glorious
Ren
now,
leans
okay.
over to Tsuya.
I mean, old school German.
We're just
Wait, do they notice
Don't
who's
say
there?
that.
Do they know it's me since I look?
yeah. That's why like
Yeah, like
that's why
Should
like
they
oh.
roll?
yes.
Roll to see.
Sure, why not?
I agree with this.
insight. Will this be
Roll a
insight?
perception.
Perception.
Roll to
Perception.
see. Yeah.
Oh, okay. This will
17.
nice. For Ren, perception. Oh, that's pretty good. That's 18. Yeah,
So,
12
it-
plus 6 is 18, right?
You both kind of take a minute because this isn't the first time you walk into a room where there's somebody that's not supposed to be there, and so you're on guard instantly. But you realize that every other feature except for the ones that stick out the most, at least from the back
Everything else.
and in the vanity, is Crissy. But for whatever reason, she has completely dissolved all of her normal features.
The curse is broken. Hooray!
And she just kind of like she looks like just lost in her own image. Like she does not respond to the fact that with a loud knock on the door or you guys coming in.
Oh shit.
Crissy?
Crissy, yeah. Is that you, Crissy?
She just
Well, you look a little different.
Jesus Christ. She like throws off the.
God, sorry.
She's like Hestia, spooking herself.
Yeah. It's like when
I didn't know
is
you were
it?
going to be practicing your magics now. Woo. You startled me, girl. Whew.
She kind of has like
Ooh,
teary
is that how
eyes.
you
She's
say
like
it?
trying to like hide it.
Do we notice the teary eyes?
Let's everybody roll for it.
All right.
What is
Another
that?
perception. Another perception.
Yep.
What's
Ooh.
Crissy, I need you to make a sleight of hand.
320. That's a 16.
Chrissy's rolling what?
I rolled another one.
Everybody notices.
Oh.
She runs up to you and right for
Everybody
oh goodness. Go ahead, tell me what's wrong.
Oh boy.
What's wrong? What's wrong? It's okay.
You
No,
done it now.
I'm okay.
Well, clearly not.
Yeah. This is.
The boys need to leave. Do we need to have a talk? Well, I need to leave.
I just got a little lost in thought. Is all.
Lost in the soul sexy.
Well, you know, you can always talk to us.
I appreciate it.
Oh my god.
I think I'm just very tired. I'm going to go to bed. And she kind of just like runs under the covers of one of the bunk beds.
Okay, well, you know, my ears are always burning.
And she like sits through like thank you.
Are you?
Give you a nice.
Don't look at me.
We're here for you. You just behave yourself.
Of course.
Take care of her all.
Especially
You're
that
not
one.
gonna cry.
It's all right.
Okay, Mom.
Okay.
Thanks,
Mom.
son. She gives you a little. She can't really reach, so you know. Tries to go for pat on the back, but it's more lower back.
I kneel
It's
to.
on your butt.
It's like in his hip.
Yeah.
She goes off to the side.
There.
No, I kneel so she could pat.
Oh,
Aw.
Does. Is it Brad? I'm just asking.
He's gonna work it in. Just leave
Good.
him alone. Leave him alone. Let him
I
cook.
had to proofread that. I'm excited to see how that unfolds.
Let him cook.
so she leaves and closes the door. And Crissy is underneath the sheets for now. You see the hat just laying on the floor there.
Just like you cat spooked herself.
Do you want me to step outside for a little bit? Like try to talk to her.
Give me 5 minutes.
Of course.
Only 5. Hear that, Crissy? 5 minutes.
He kind of just steps out, just ever so quietly, so that way it's just the two of them. You and
The covers.
Oh. She's just hanging onto the covers.
So as
He like
he
peels
yanks,
the covers and she's like hanging on the other side.
She's like that
you
kid that
end up
doesn't
just kind of
want
like
to get out.
spinning her around. So now she's half like leaning out of the bed, but still clinging to it,
Yeah.
like a cat on a curtain.
Oh god.
Crissy.
You just hear like a yowl.
I'm trying to sleep. Leave me alone.
What's wrong?
Nothing. She just throws the blanket down, gets up, and she walks out.
Nope, I grab
Nope,
her.
nope, nope.
Contest rain.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't it be good?
So 15.
Wouldn't it be Dex?
No,
Restraint.
because
Well, my
she's
dex would be higher. Which one do you want to
Oh
go
no.
Neither.
I would say since it's such close proximity, it's probably more of a strength thing.
Okay. Any advantages?
He lost.
Ren, your
I
turn.
lost.
Ren, you're right at the door. Your turn.
He doesn't know what.
Attack of opportunity.
So-
What? No.
With the release of the blanket,
No,
you-
I threw the blanket down.
No,
yeah.
I'm saying with the release of the
You
blanket,
releasing the blanket is what he's saying.
Tsuya is still trying to like hold you up, and so you dart, and he knows you're gonna dart, but he catches sheet before he catches your arm, and you run out the door. Ren, you almost get hit by the door because you literally just stepped out like not even a minute ago.
Take damage from the door.
Can I run after and grab her?
You could do what? Yes.
So I do that.
Certainly try.
So,
I gotta do
again,
it.
almost getting hit by the door as Tsuya barrels through.
I push Ren in front of the doors.
Oh my
You
That
have
would
to-
be
Nope, no, you don't, because he can uncanny dodge that.
Ooh.
And he does.
I dodge it.
You ain't
He
getting away
felt
now.
almost got
baby.
hit. He almost got hit and dodged out of the way completely out.
Crissy, this is your intervention.
Yes.
She runs off. So what do I
No.
roll?
No.
I catch up.
Both of you guys make a dex.
I'm a
Roll.
remarkable athlete, so.
I got a natural 20.
No!
He could also get a nat 20.
Mira was supposed to ruin your evening. Like,
You got a
holy
1!
shit. Oh
Why does romance tell you this evening?
no! What?
I don't feel bad anymore.
Oh, you don't feel like the asshole anymore for what's
No.
about to happen?
It's
Okay.
fine.
That's fine.
It's fine. It's
So
fine.
I ran off into like the orchard.
Alright. So, off Crissy sprints.
Watching this happen,
She ran away.
Ren seeing that she, like,
Amaryllis isn't gonna
Dodged
make it
him.
to her birthday because she's gonna literally die.
dodged him, he's gonna spend the spell slot to go invisible. He's gonna spend the spell slot to go
I
invisible.
mean, we're gonna go to sleep, so.
He's gonna spend
Might
the
as
spell
You could
slot.
certainly try.
He's gonna spend the spell slot to go invisible and stealth follow
That's
Crissy.
plenty of
What the fuck was that?
She knocked over her phone.
Oh,
Since he's invisible.
Are you okay?
I went to go see
Hold
the
on.
spell slots.
Wait, hold on. Crissy
Jesus.
very much is. It's hearing that she's perceptive with, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I have
Okay.
alert and
So-
I have 2+2 hearing.
Okay, so it would be more. Okay, so it would just be a straight roll then, regardless of him being invisible or not, because he could just.
boy.
Well, I'm just saying that, like, because it's more. If it was vision that she was alert
Right.
with, then it would be. I would push
Just
for
roll.
advantage, but okay.
I mean, she's not
God.
actively trying to
Okay,
listen either, so you just have to beat her
alright.
for
But
her
I still
perception.
have advantage
She has
on
alert, though.
hearing, yeah, and I have alert, so nothing can surprise me.
When she's
Yeah.
conscious.
When you're conscious,
I
but
am conscious.
still right now, it's only your perception that you have to beat.
Yeah.
What is my perception?
What is your
Should have it on your sheet.
Yeah, I
Perception
have a plus
is
6
wisdom.
on perception. So
Right.
Perception is wisdom. So what's your wisdom?
17.
So your perception is 17. All right,
Yeah.
I rolled a 17.
Plus a 3 ability mod.
Oh. Do you
Wait,
have
what?
plus 3?
What?
And a plus
Yep.
6
That
ability.
doesn't sound
saving.
I rolled.
Huh? What?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
No,
No,
you don't add
what?
that.
You don't
No,
have the
what?
saving.
I don't know. I'm just saying. it's
You
not that good to
add.
have.
You add your. Are
I'm
you?
17 and then.
Your perception is.
No, you said wisdom. That's
What
it
is your wisdom? Just like its
17.
stat. The stat itself.
Okay, but then what's the plus to that? That's plus
Plus
3.
Plus 3.
So and then so you're in your.
So 6, 7, 8. So your perception is 19? 3
Hold
plus
on.
6? Because she has
6
alert?
is 9,
I mean,
Unless-
but it's 8 plus whatever the number
No,
is.
no. Wait.
For passive perception, is that what
No,
we're
no.
trying
Yeah.
to be? Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it
those
was-
are my ability scores.
Right. Yeah. So it's 8. So it would be 8 plus 3 plus.
Where's your paper?
What? You okay? This is from my paper.
Hold on.
No,
I just
but
transferred everything from my
no,
paper
no.
to
But
this.
your paper has the thing right there, so that's why I was asking.
It's.
You don't know.
Here, this is the when you wrote, but then you said things were wrong with it, and so I'm not
Right.
sure. Because when you fixed a bunch of things from my thing when we did the app, because you were
When we
like,
did the
"This is
app.
wrong," and I was like, "Oh, I don't know.
It's passive.
You wrote it, Brad."
This does not have it.
Yeah, because like my passive perception is not good.
It has perception, but it doesn't have passive perception.
But perception is just the on this
Okay,
thing right here. It
it's-
says plus 6.
Has 10 plus all modifiers that would be applied to the perception check for the character, such as wisdom modifier, proficiency bonus.
So that would
That
be
is
10
how-
plus 3 plus 3. So it'd be 10 plus 6
Right.
would be 16
Mm-hmm.
for passive perception.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 17.
Well,
Okay.
wait, but the wisdom, my wisdom is 17. If it's a wisdom,
No,
the straight
it's
stat
your
itself is
modifier, not
17.
the perception number. It's the modifier. So it's your wisdom modifier plus your proficiency bonus. So that's 3 plus 3 equals 6.
Passive perception and active perception are a little different, I think.
Yeah, this is passive perception. This isn't like a perception check. This is passive perception.
Yeah, he's right.
The passive is like a flat,
I have no
flat number.
So he just barely makes. I rolled low.
What do you mean low? That was 17.
Yeah, that was a.
That's not low. That's high.
That's beating her by 1.
Still
But
high.
the number before the modifier was low, and thank God for the fucking modifier. So.
Bro, you could have literally just rolled a stealth and, bumped out a 30.
Yeah. Oh, I could. Yeah, I really could. But
So you beat her by 1.
yeah, beat her by 1, and he's not. He's just following her and just quietly watching. He's
So
not-
what are you up to? Are you following her too, or?
when that happens, right before he goes invisible, he goes. Because he goes right before he goes invisible, he starts going after her, and then right before invisibility, he just tells Tsuya in message so that way she doesn't hear. I'm gonna go after her and see what's going on. Just be on standby. Or do whatever you want, whatever.
Sirius was like, I'm tired.
I still run after her.
All right.
That's why he's just like, or do whatever you want. Yeah.
So a chase ensues into the orchard. Crissy, make let's do a survival check.
Oh boy. Survival.
Yeah, because you've been running.
So I had
You're
wisdom.
also in an unfamiliar place.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, and more just like
and
how
kind of
tired
in a
is she
more
sort of
emotional
thing.
state.
So 16.
Okay. So by the time that you finally are winded,
Discord.
So good.
Anyway.
so you make it pretty far. You're almost like a good mile outside of the village, maybe 2 miles. And you've just been running with tears running down your face the whole time. So you finally just need to catch your breath.
I'm listening.
You guys go and do the same thing because she ran for a while.
Survival checks.
Oh, well.
Okay, maybe that's not the best.
Oh boy.
Survival. That's a
15.
12.
Uh-oh.
So there's a little bit of downtime. Crissy, in this moment, you finally kind of break away from everybody. You find a log that isn't too dirty and kind of sit down for a second to catch your breath. In this moment, what's going through your head?
Like, how do I explain that?
How do I live without you?
Like, how can I explain my way out of what I was doing?
You're,
Think about it.
trying to
Perception, then
no.
she finds-
Literally, what she's going through her head is how do I explain this away?
Oh.
Like, yeah, I get exactly what you're trying
How
to do.
what
So I-
excuse do I come up with for this?
You have 10 seconds to figure that out before I call the guys.
Uh-oh. Think fast.
10, 9.
Don't do it out loud.
I'm not.
So you guys, I think Tsuya's was a little higher.
Yeah.
Suze is a little higher, yeah.
You finally come to a clearing, and you just see her sitting in a log, kind of just. It looks like she's thinking to herself, and tears are still going down her face.
Oh. I try to be as gently as I can be. You ready to talk, Crissy?
There's nothing to talk about. You caught me just trying to practice looking normal when we travel for places that I can't look like myself. It was simply embarrassing, that's all.
I understand. But clearly you were upset and something was troubling you.
Isn't something always troubling me?
Well,
I'm not here.
care to talk about it?
No, I don't.
If we're to be a if we were to be a wedded couple,
But we're
we
not.
need to
Technically.
work together as a team. We are a team after all.
We are a team, but
So trust in me.
how
Because
we were wedded was a lie. To protect you.
Trust in me as I trust in you, Crissy.
I trust in no one.
Don't be that way.
That's the only way I know.
Then know something else. That you have people who love you and care about you.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Friends, about this time you are still invisible, but you're kind of coming in and you see them starting to talk. I just want to introduce you. there.
He's still just staying
Be
quiet.
nearby, yeah.
He's just staying quiet, just letting the situation play through.
I don't need anyone. It is my job to protect those around me.
And I decided, for me, to protect the ones I love. At least the ones who are still standing. And you're one of those people.
Who else do you know?
Our friends, of course.
I was
And
gonna
my
say,
mom and pop now.
I was gonna say literally 3 other people at bare minimum.
And other allies we've met along the way. I mean, I'm still waiting for that rematch with
The rematch.
Regent.
What's his face?
Oh, dude, we haven't played in over a month. It's okay. I get it. Trust me, when
Besides the fact, just
It's fine.
what's wrong?
Nothing. Everything is peachy.
It's not.
Everything is apples. Wait, no.
Shit. Everything is oranges. Shit. Everything is bananas.
You're busy helping other people, but you never take a chance to let people help you.
What do you want to hear? That it leaves a bitter taste in my mouth to meet such good people? Doesn't that sound terrible?
How do you think I feel?
At least when they were alive, you had people who loved you.
But this is not about me right now. So let it all out. Go on.
And what would you understand? Oh.
That your mom's a bitch.
True. Ren doesn't say that. That's just
No, he just says it and now he's like, true.
he nods. It's the you know the Budweiser commercial like watching the game having a bud. It's true.
It's the guy in the video of you thicker
But
than
what
a bowl
about
of
Regent
oatmeal.
and Nona? They were there. They were there with you growing up, were they not?
Yes, and were I not king, they would not have been.
You think they wouldn't care for you
Of course not.
genuinely? Really?
How would they? Who would they know? What would I be to them? Absolutely nothing. They serve the crown.
How did they treat other civilians?
They serve the crown.
How
That
did
is
they
their
treat-
duty.
When you see them outside of duty, how do they treat those people?
They treat everybody with kindness.
And you think they wouldn't treat you with kindness if you weren't royalty?
Kindness, but not love.
You're mistaken. I feel like they would have loved you regardless of
They,
how you look
sir,
and what
had I not been king,
background you have.
I'd have been nothing to them.
But you're everything to them now. And
Because of
forever
a
more.
title. That hardly
No,
counts.
because of you. You think
Really? You,
You
think,
think
someone
someone
like
would-
me is lovable?
you think someone would love a corrupt king who was heartless?
And what do you call me? I'm not exactly heartful.
You're a cleric, but not a saint.
Oh!
Hold on.
To be fair,
You're a cleric, not a saint. Oh.
writing that
We're not
down.
perfect, but you still do try to do the right thing. And that's what matters. That shows your
Yeah.
character.
I always
Cheat.
come out the bad guy.
But you're not
for
a bad guy.
cheese.
Just
You're a bad bitch.
Just because. I'm not here.
And I try to give her a hug.
Oh, come on.
She just
A for cheese.
Does not want to be.
I force a hug.
Oh,
Try as you might, the force of the Iron Bear is too much.
The Iron Bear.
That's his nickname, all right.
It is now.
No, he's been called
go
Iron Bear
with me, you
before.
And
idiot.
then I kiss her.
Ew.
Ew, cooties.
That one you can contest. I thought the hug was nice.
I contest that one.
Contest.
What are we rolling?
Nuts. Hey, got him.
Roll for romance? I don't know.
Charisma.
It's
Charisma.
gonna be-
Charisma.
No, it's
Let's do charisma.
charisma for him, and
Oh.
then something.
And
else
dexterity
for
for Crissy.
What'd you
Yeah.
get?
Yeah.
A dirty 20.
I drink.
What'd you get, Crissy?
I got 19.
Oh
Just one shot. You could re-roll if you want.
no! You do have luck.
You know what I do?
Oh my god, no. Come on.
Less.
That's. I got a 1. That's
There we go.
one.
Critical miss.
I used my other luck. Oh shit!
That's 2.
That moved. I don't know what that was when I picked
Just
it
redo
up.
the luck.
Yeah. Another 1. And less luck.
You already
Alright.
used 2 looks before.
Because you can only
19
use
again.
one.
But we slept though.
Yeah. I have my 3
She
luck.
still didn't beat the 20. All her lucks
So-
are gone for the day.
Oh, she wasted her luck.
Luck expended.
I'm going to sleep anyways.
That's what I'm saying for the day.
Crissy, enveloped in the arms of Crissy. Oh, sorry.
Oh, whoa!
Oh,
Me.
I didn't do anything.
I needed a
Enveloped
hug
in the
from me
arms of
too.
Tsuya.
Yeah.
You fight though you might, but you truly do want to feel
Love.
like
someone cares.
like someone
There you go.
cares, exactly. So you say no, but
She's a
your heart says yes, and you go in for the kiss.
She's a tsundere. We knew it.
But that's the smallest plot reveal ever. We've known
Shut
that.
As
We've known that since day one.
as this kiss happens,
In case anyone forgot.
you, under the stars, start to weep and cry, but you don't let go of his kiss. Instead, you embrace it. You feel the warmth and love, not only from Tsuya, but
No, I don't.
There's a brief moment.
there's a brief moment
Yeah.
where this is okay. You can punch him afterwards. You know this. Everybody knows this. The gods themselves know
They
this.
can see it from space.
So you can punch him afterwards. But for right now, it's cool.
He can punch back.
He wouldn't.
Damn.
Okay, I got a dirty 20. I'm punching him.
Ow.
Okay.
What's your armor
So-
class? 20. Yeah, so that hits the armor class. Oh, just misses.
So
We suddenly have 21.
firm punch to the face.
So I come back to my senses and I punch him in the face.
A kiss and a love tap. Perfect.
Kiss
and a love tap. I love it. I love it so much.
It's not like we're married or anything, but Baka.
You're impossible.
And you're not. So the feeling.
Wait, how long does invisibility last?
Well, that is a
Good
very
question.
Let's just say that here.
It probably would be worn off by now.
It's 1 hour, up to 1
Oh,
hour.
never
Oh, well,
mind.
yeah, you're fine.
Yeah.
Can I smell?
But to say if it was
If you
Can
were looking
I
for him, but you're not
smell
looking
for
for
him?
him.
yeah, you don't know I'm there. Your passive perception doesn't even indicate that someone could be there.
Until he gives cause for you to explore
Unless
somebody.
he
Yeah,
steps
you,
on a
I
twig.
mean, he makes noise when he walks.
But he's not walking right now.
He's just
He's literally just standing there
Standing.
watching you like a creeper.
you make out. Yeah.
sounds,
I'm just kidding, I'm
it
just
sounds
kidding.
way worse than what's actually going
No,
on.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He
He's
was
just
behind a
walking.
tree. There was he was leaning behind a tree.
Just
I'm just
letting,
kidding.
kind of turning away to let the moment happen.
I'm just kidding, right, meow.
And then I pat Crissy.
She gets up and she walks back to the house.
I walk with her,
While that is happening.
and I winked to the direction I think Greg's at, but I don't know. If
It's a
was
completely
great.
different direction.
Renfis.
Like he's like over here, but you're like
And then I wink
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
I wink
yeah,
at the
that.
camera.
Weak at the camera. It has to be like a face, like
It's like The
red,
Office.
Yeah.
And then Ren's like, where are you looking?
Exactly.
Who's he
Yeah.
looking? Yeah. I'm over here.
Who's Greg?
Does he like grapes?
No.
Meanwhile, back at the ranch. So, I hear you've been,
What?
What accent was that one, Brad? Who's talking?
Midwest!
What happened?
you know, you tried to do all the time accents and then
Accent
hard. Them all jumbled up in my head.
Back to accent hard. Accent is in fact hard, I get it.
Bloody hell.
I mean, they could all talk like this.
Nope.
No.
My sweet Amaryllis.
I'm leaving the table.
Your mother's possessed now.
Oh no.
You mean our mother?
Our mother's possessed.
No, your mother. You can have her back.
You were adopted. You can have her back! She's yours when she's possessed.
Exactly.
Prepare the sacrifice.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
Well,
The way you say it is. That's so
now,
funny.
I think that there's a
There we are.
there's a good chance that you're not telling us a full story on some of your escapades. I heard you've been shopping.
I'm in danger.
Shoplift.
Heard you've been a little restless, a little
Huh?
outspoken.
Forspoken.
Come on,
Inspoken.
darling. Come on, darling. What you really been up to?
She
Ah!
just really,
Mira's like, help.
you could
Looks.
be like still trying to downplay it and be like, just helping people. Yeah.
Me downplay it to my parents.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Other people can.
I mean, you could try.
No.
Well, it's either that or you could just come clean.
My deception? No.
Well, you could either try to keep the ruse up or you could just be honest.
Maybe you could roll a natural 20.
I don't have luck though.
Only if it's a 1. You only have that.
Only if it's a 1. Anything else though, I gotta take it.
Yeah.
You can try.
I'm not good at this.
Then
I'm not good at the sentimental talks or whatever we're
Then
doing.
come clean then. You either
So
try to
roll-
deceive or come clean.
So if you want to
Come.
deceive them ever so slightly, you can roll to deceive
So-
me.
Or is Amaryllis going to be goody two shoes
It's
and come
it's
clean?
more of Mira doesn't know how to respond to the thing right now. I suck at this.
I mean, you don't
Improvise.
necessarily have to role play. I kind of came up with this, so if you want to deceive, roll.
Yeah.
No.
So she'll just be honest.
Not completely like giving every detail of what happened, but just the gist of like it's maybe a little more dangerous than we may have let on. But it's okay.
Because I'm
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Maybe not given the detail
I
about
really
we killed
did.
a black dragon twice.
Shut
No,
up.
Brent's not there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying as a player. Yeah.
No, I mean no, player to player. Shut up.
Yeah. Shut.
Technical difficulty.
Anyway.
You know, your father and I aren't, spring chickens. We can tell, we can read through the lines. Your friends are definitely keepers, let me tell you. But I knew. I saw that big old sword. That's not a walking stick.
That's not a lot.
It's a chopping
But-
stick.
It could be if he tries. It could be if he tries.
I'm just glad you're back, whole and safe. And that's what we want.
Stab.
Do not.
Stab at it, Amaryllis. No.
Do not.
Do not.
You're on a quest for yourself, and for others. And ever since that time in the village, and you saw that priest healing them folks, it's what you wanted to do. And we're going to stand by that. And we're going to support you. We're going to love you. But gosh darn it, if we ever get those little head messages and you tell me everything's right and dandy and you're standing in a fire, well, just tell me that you're standing in a fire, sweetheart. I'll send you some water.
We'll send you
Just send water through the telepathic
Oh,
link.
that's so awesome! Oh, that's so good. We'll send you some.
I don't think that's quite how that works, honey. She knows what I mean.
I get it. I get it.
But you just got to take care of yourself, okay? You know, you got a place here. It's home. Your room is always going to be immaculate and ready for you to come back. But we ain't going to make you come back.
If you get hurt, these books will get hurt. Every book in your room is a torn page.
I have mending.
I have mending.
Okay, disintegrate the page. Can't mend that.
For every injury you take, one page goes in the fire.
Oh. No, that's not what happens.
But as we've learned, we don't need the original thing, right? As long as it's no bigger than a foot.
As long as it hasn't been disintegrated.
For every 10 HP lost, a book burned.
No, barn.
But I'm support!
Amazing.
But Mom!
There will be no buts.
I told you Amaryllis is like me for real. Center of attention. God damn, get away from me.
Well, I'm going to get ready for bed because you got a birthday tomorrow.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Do
this
the Chuck
is
E.
why it's
Cheese
making me
happy
right
birthday.
kind of sleepy
Son
too.
of a bitch.
I think I'm going to hit the hay. And Amaryllis, it's so good to have you home. But don't stay up too late reading all your old books.
I probably have them memorized.
I bet you do. Well, it's time to mosey on out of here.
Amazing. It's like there's experience.
I'm just gonna give hugs and then go to my room.
All right.
I love you, Mom.
Yeah, exactly.
As you all come back to the guest house, there's a paper sticking in the door.
Oh God, we're being evicted.
We don't even live here.
It's at that point in time that Ren drops the invisibility.
Oh.
You
Right
see-
next to the two of them. He stayed invisible the entire way back.
Can Crissy throw a punch at him?
Son of a bitch.
I mean, with Alert and him coming back into view, kind of surprises you. So sure,
Yeah, go
why
for it.
not?
Go for it.
You might not even register that it's him at first. You just
Yeah,
see
no,
someone
this
going
makes
like,
sense.
whoa!
Nat 20.
Okay.
It's Hestius.
So
looking
a
us all
slug, right as you turn back.
Yeah, that's the reaction I thought I was going to get.
together. Do you take it?
Oh,
Or do you try to block
it's
it?
you.
Do you take
I
it or
still
try to
meant
block
it.
No, he's not going to block it.
Okay.
Yeah.
My punch is not gonna hurt that much.
No, I'm just saying, like, did he try to block it?
Yeah.
Just be, like, cheeky about it.
It's gonna be like 1 damage.
He could have done a dexterity saving throw. He
I'm not talking
he
damage.
saves.
I'm just saying, like, did he block?
Not the face.
Not the money
Family
maker.
motto,
You're
not
being
the face.
self-deprecating again,
Exactly.
so we have to check up on you, Crissy. You can't fool a sad boy, come on.
But
He's
you're
right,
not
though.
anymore, are you?
It's always gonna linger, but
It's not a
very
face!
bad for a very long time, so you can't fool one.
It's not a face!
I'm happier now, very much so. That is true.
Wanna bet?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I am happier.
No, then I can't fool you, you fool.
I mean, takes one to know.
Fooling fool that fools.
Yes, that's why you two understand each other so well.
We're just good. We're just good strategists. Like, seriously. So there's a paper sticking out of the door.
Yeah. So it looks like there's a handwritten like thing on there quickly that says Crissy on it.
Me?
Yep.
Oh God, no
So,
more stuff.
Apparently, I was told that you can either read it or read it aloud. It's up to you.
You can read it to yourself or read it
I'm
aloud.
gonna read it to myself.
It might as well, it's kind of lengthy.
It is lengthy, and I had to proofread this.
Shut up, I
I'm just-
ramble, okay?
No, Mira wanted me to proofread it.
I'm gonna get a little more rice.
Go for it.
I want more rice. The rice is
Okay, just so the stream knows what. I'm just gonna read it aloud.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
So, for our content, for in-game, you're reading it to yourself.
Yes.
But for stream purposes, you're just reading it
I'm
out
reading
loud.
it out loud, so that way I know what it is.
You started reading it and went, uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
For how rambly it is.
So it says, Crissy, as you know, I'm not good with confrontation, so I'm leaving this note for you to read. There are things I've been meaning to say, and this is the best way I can think of to get everything out. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere or anything like that. Down. I'm kidding. You're not doing well. And the rest of us have noticed for a while. I know you're just going to shrug things off and say that you're actually fine, but we all know you're not. I'm just going to say I'm fine, but I'm not actually fine. Your magic has dwindled and you haven't fully addressed it to us. On top of that, you are becoming more reckless. It's becoming a bigger issue that cannot be avoided. You told me that you wanted me to trust you with whatever I might be dealing with. How can I trust you when you can't even talk about what's wrong with you? How can we feel confident to turn to you for help when your first instinct is to put yourself in the line of fire and even sacrifice your life because you think it's the only solution? We're part of a team, which means we have to work together to come up with a solution. Solutions, mind you, that do not include pretending to be someone else and getting killed as a result. You are a life cleric, but you treat your own life so carelessly that it hurts. I can't keep seeing you do this to yourself. You need to take better care of yourself. If you won't do it for your own sake, then consider doing so for Tsuya, for Ren, for me, maybe. Wait, isn't it?
Yeah, for Tsuya, for Ren, for me, maybe.
I felt powerless when you sacrificed yourself for me. It all happened so fast I couldn't fully process it. I can only speak for myself, but I won't be able to handle losing anyone else like that ever again. All that being said, I can't tell you what's going on. I can't because I don't know how to trust you when you're always ready to throw your life away. I'm sorry if this sounds selfish, but we need you to stay alive. We need everyone in this party to survive. Otherwise, I don't know if we'll be able to accomplish what we need to. Do not worry about what might be going on with me. I'll be fine. Maybe once you're ready to treat your life with a little more value, we can have a different conversation. But for now, this will have to do. We care about you, Crissy. We care about you more than you realize. Knowing all of this, I beg you, stop being so reckless. Stay alive. Treat life with more care. I know for a fact that we would be devastated to lose you again. Amaryllis.
Well spoken as a life cleric.
I apologize for how rambly it is.
I
Mira
feel
had
like
me-
if
Doesn't
somebody.
sound rambly.
Mira had me proofread it to make sure it sounded in
I
character.
literally typed up a draft of this at the library.
At the library, yeah, you did.
In a span of 10 minutes because
Yeah.
my time was about to run out on the computer.
It was really good, yeah. And she was like, "Do you want to take a look at it and like make sure it's good?"
My thing for him was like, does it sound too mean?
Does it sound too mean? Does it
He's
sound
like,
like
"No, it's
Amaryllis
fine."
would have written this? I'm like, yeah, no, it sounds like caring but firm.
It
And
doesn't
it's,
sound mean.
it's
No.
yeah, no.
No, but I mean, like, I don't want her to be mean. So it's just like, does this sound mean? Would this be mean from her?
Right. So,
So
but she's
Crissy kind of just rolls it up silently, and she's like holding it in her hand.
I love
She
confession.
I'm about to choke on this rice.
Yes, with someone better than yourself.
Oh.
It's a letter.
doesn't
When
walk
she
through
said,
the door.
when she says with that, he immediately goes, "It's a letter from Amaryllis, isn't it?"
Well, she is better than both of you.
Wow.
That was his tip off. That was his tip off.
Wow.
You know she was better in bed, but okay.
Huh?
Damn. All right.
What? What?
I said, I don't know if she was better in
Chrissy
bed,
grabs
but
the
I-
letter, like, she doesn't mean to throw it, but she just throws it at Tsuya, like, when he says that.
It's fine, so you can't read it. It's okay.
He knows
there's
how to
no
read.
there's no pictures.
He knows how to read, like he does. It's just boring to
But
him.
that's
I
what
get
I'm
it.
saying. There's no pictures.
Too long didn't read.
Exactly. TLDR.
You just throw it at Tsuya.
Because it's instinctive that she has something in her hand, she
Yeah.
just throws it at him.
You look at it.
She got pissed off.
Do you look at it or do you keep it?
No, I keep
Yeah.
it.
Oh,
Let's say if
Think
Ren
about
picked it
it.
up, he would have just given it to her without reading it anyway. So.
I
She
would have
grabs
read
it. I would have.
I know.
it's her note to do with
Yeah.
it.
Ren, like 20 or 30 episodes ago, absolutely would have read it, but like where he's at now, he's learned. He's not.
It's up to her whether she wants people to look at it or not.
Yeah.
She got
It's
it
her
turned
note.
around. She's like, do you two feel the same way? I'm sure you know about this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Feel the same way about what?
Player to player, I did not tell them.
How else would you know it was Amaryllis?
Because you said there was someone better than Tsuya, and you call us idiots, and you have a high regard for Amaryllis. It's just deductive reasoning.
Damn, he's smart.
Who would have known you had reasoning?
I'm learning.
Do you also not trust me?
I just told you I trust you back there when we were talking. What are you on about now?
You would trust a rock?
I would not.
I would.
I mean, those rocks
I
can
would
be
throw
pretty
a rock, but I would not trust it.
I would only trust it as far as I could throw it.
Exactly.
Space.
Well, if you all feel that I'm too reckless, well, maybe look why I'm reckless. She just kind of like walks into the room.
But I said you're reckless all the time.
Just walks.
So he's like, I said it first.
Like I say it all the time. What do you?
We come back.
You can go in. Look, Crissy,
What?
we are here for you. Okay. When you're ready to talk, then talk. If you just want to ramble, ramble.
And there's nothing to talk about.
If you want to ramble, ramble.
Just
God
know
knows
that
I'll
we're
do it.
here for you. We're a team, after all. And we love you very much.
Like you would know anything.
Maybe I don't know everything. I never claim I do. But I could try. And I know one thing is that I love you very much as well. And that's all. That's good enough for me.
It's plain as fucking day. You've been lying to us that things are fine. Remember, you can't fool a sad boy, but I've acted on the idea that when you are ready, you'll tell us.
And how would things ever be fine with the way that everything is around here? Constant battles, constant struggling. What is supposed to be fine? How am I not supposed to be reckless?
That's the life of the
I'm
adventurer.
supposed to protect all of you.
And you've been doing a good job.
I'm supposed to protect all of you.
We're supposed to protect each other. It's a give and take. It's an ebb and flow. It's not just you sit there and do all of the crazy shit and have us stand idly by while you throw yourself in unneeded danger. We throw ourselves in danger all the time. Trust me.
And
We
what do you think a life cleric's duty is? What do you think a king's duty is?
to be there for
Their
the
people. And
How-
what are you?
I am a champion of Beholden, but
And
how,
you are my people.
and how can I be there for a king when she's dead?
Oh. I'm not there.
Bahamut felt that one.
Ouch.
I have taken a back seat because I understand full well not being ready to talk about things. I spent 10 long years not talking about things.
And then I went to therapy.
Shout out to you guys, yeah, it's therapy. I know you're not there, but it's like...
Yeah.
And then I finally just broke open. Because I finally found myself in good company for once. I didn't talk about it for a very long time. I didn't talk about the complexities of it for a long while when we met. I gave bare bones and basics, but you all don't know the entirety of what I've been through as far as the minute details and stuff like that, but it's something that I have learned. Is that when you bottle it inside, you harness it into yourself, you may think you're doing the right thing, but you are just that much closer to falling apart. Physically, emotionally, all of the above.
I have never been together a day in my life.
That doesn't mean you can't start now. But you have
That's
to
why
be
I
the,
make tape.
but you have to be the one that wants it. And I understand from what you've told us about all that you've been through, what we have experienced, seeing the way your mother treated you. Regent has tough love, but I know there's care there. Nona is just a fucking sweetheart, so like, she would have loved you even if you were just a little child she ran into on her way home from picking up supplies for the king. but we do love you. We do care about you, but we also need to be forthright, even if it's something as simple as something is wrong, but I don't know how to talk about it right now. Like, at least keeping us in the know of, I'm not fine, but I'm not ready to talk about it.
And what can I talk about?
Whatever.
Do you know what I'm going through? Do you know what it feels like?
No,
To
because
take
you don't.
lives you cannot give back. People that you love. That you, yourself, took from this world. You know what it's like for people to only care about you because of your title. You know what it's like for people to hate you for how you look. I did everything for my people and for my parents. And you know what it got me? They tried to assassinate me. They tried to
I
assassinate
thought you were
me.
really gonna get there for a second there. I was like, damn.
Well, maybe.
They tried to kill me when I did nothing. I had to take my own father's head. And I took my own brother's life because of it.
How?
My mother miscarried.
Oh, that wasn't your fault.
It was.
No, I mean like I forgot that was lower related. How?
Oh, player.
Yeah, that's
She
not.
saw what I did, and she had a
Stress.
miscarriage from it.
So basically, she was pregnant with her brother when the whole
she
thing
had it,
happened.
yeah. They were planning to replace me with my brother.
What in the Final Fantasy 16 is going
Son
on
of a
right now?
bitch. We can't talk
Holy
about
shit.
it.
I played the demo at least. It's in the first 2 hours of the game.
I'm just saying.
For anybody tuning in right now, that's like 60-something episodes back, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
It's
long,
quite a while back.
a long while
A
ago.
way back machine.
Yoshi P stealing our
Even
ideas.
my own people don't even know what I look like. And do you know how much they would mistrust me simply because how I look, but not take into account all I've done for them? Do you know that I have to be a bitch every day of my life because no one will listen to me? When I was little, trying to get the other kingdoms to play nice with me and not destroy Vihonen, they wanted to take advantage, and I couldn't let that happen. So do you know what I had to do? I had to become the beast of what I look like. Not once have I had a friend, have I had a party, have I had even a single morsel of caring for me more than just what my title was. I have had to make friends. The one friend that I ever made is dead now. Someone far older than me. Someone who tried to help me see. But, again, I was too late to save them. And I had to bury them. And being a cleric, I could not even save them.
You're level 0 cleric. You can't do shit when you're level 0.
Jesus.
God damn.
I carry the responsibility of more than just my own kingdom. The responsibility of all those beyond the reach. Of people who aren't cared for. Of people like your mother who died for no reason. For things that could have been cured.
I don't.
When are you gonna stop feeling sorry for yourself, Crissy? For fucking sakes.
The player or character?
player. That's Tsuya
just-
Crissy.
That's both, yeah.
The answer is yes.
You know.
You have friends now, do you not? You have people who love you all around you.
For how long?
Forever!
We were friends
You
with you
fool!
before.
What will happen?
You call me a fool, but you're the biggest fool right now.
What will happen?
What would happen if
After
you
our
die and leave
adventure.
us behind?
What happens? You go back to your father. You go back
Stay
to the
with you.
Ravenswood.
We
You
stay
have
together.
We're moving in.
To hell with
do I.
responsibility.
You act like that.
I send people to take care of that.
Fuck, responsibilities
The
become
only
one's
thing
people.
that will happen is I will be a prisoner of my own castle once again.
You act like we're just gonna throw you to the side when we're done with this. That's never been the case. We
Really
we
foolish
brought
of
you in, and we did well.
Well,
You brought us in because we were really fucked up when we first met. But we brought each other in without knowing anything about any of us. We didn't know you were a fucking king when we first met you.
And we don't care that you are.
Honestly, you're one of my closest friends. Crissy, do you understand? You're one of the people who fucking saved me. You need to fucking understand that. Our long conversations that we had when I was in the lowest of fucking lows, it was a hell of a time for you to meet me. Probably one of the worst fucking times, but you want to know what you were to me? You were patient. Regardless of the emotions behind it, you were patient. You saw good in me, Crissy. And that was from your heart. That wasn't a duty as a king. That wasn't trying to be someone there for her people. That was someone being fucking genuine.
it was a duty to save you from that knoll because of me being a cleric. I could not stand idly by.
Was it a
You think my god would allow that?
Was it
Why am I not here?
Was
Can I send a message?
Yes.
Yeah, not embarrassing at all. You just left this really, long note and it's causing an argument. Can you come in here?
Can you come here and slap Crissy? Because I can't.
Amaryllis?
No one is slapping anyone.
Slap her senses.
No one
Sounds
is slapping.
like
No one is
my
slapping
senses.
anyone.
No, senseless, so you can go back to senses.
No one is slapping anyone. What is happening?
Just come.
See, Amaryllis is very innocent, so she wouldn't think of it like that. But Mira, on the other hand,
It doesn't help with all the jokes we've been making at the table
was it
so far.
you being a life cleric that? Was it your duty to sit there and listen to me ramble when I was just completely fucking lost? Was it your duty as a life cleric to genuinely give a fuck about me? I'm gonna tell you something right now. I thought I knew what friendship and companionship was. I knew fair-weathered people for the last 10 years, and 17 years before that, I had friends, but I threw it all away. Well, I had acquaintances, but I was so concerned about my mother that I devoted a lot of time to her. It's not just your duty as a life cleric
No.
that has done this. You need to look at yourself and understand that it's more than just a duty that's been driving you.
Yes, it's my own selfishness. Do you want to know why? Because I've been alone so long. I don't want to let you guys go.
And you don't have to. Simple
I
as that.
do. Because you don't see the future. You don't see what has to happen.
You don't need to see the future. We make our future.
No one is
And leave it
psychic
at
at this
that.
table.
The thing that you gotta understand is if we...
How are you so hard-headed for
Yes, we put ourselves
We're
in...
not psychic.
We
It's
put
fine.
ourselves out there.
Those cards were.
The
Yeah,
cards
right.
were- we put ourselves out there in the line of duty willingly. And we know that there's a risk that we cannot come back. But we do it anyway. But we're not alone, and we haven't lost. We will lose each other at some point. If all things go well, I get to watch all of you die of fucking old age because I live 100+ years after you all. But I'm gonna be fucking thankful that I knew every single one of you. We do this because we know that we might not make it, but it is what we are compelled to do. Even if you feel that there's selfishness involved, there's also selflessness involved in that, Crissy.
I mean, we might
Amaryllis,
retire.
how are you making
we
an
might-
entrance?
I'm not. I'm hearing them through the door and just being like, I can't go in there. I'm just waiting outside.
When we retire, we could become monks and live forever, so don't worry about that.
That's true. That's very true. The world will be dealing with us long after.
You say selfishness is only a part of it. But do you understand how twisted my mind is? That I think of you guys as mine. And I know I can't.
All mine.
Mine.
But isn't that what friendship is? You cherish someone for so much, and you haven't been able to have that.
That's what friendship is. Because I know you say you don't know it, but that's exactly what friendship is.
Exactly. Friendship is cherishing people that completely understand and want to be there for you. And yes, times will be good and times will be bad, but at the end of the day, you always want things to work out in the end because you never want to lose them.
And so what's wrong with me sacrificing myself then?
Because you're gonna leave.
Because
behind.
you're...
And if you guys die, then what? I'm left alone again.
If we die, you'll bring us back. Simple as that.
I don't
We died doing what we
have
loved.
that kind of power.
It's the issue.
I think of her aliens
had-
like.
The
We had
issue
so
here
many
is
times.
that if something happens to any one of us, that's a part of life. But what you need to understand is that you're not the only protector here. You can't protect us if you're dead. Remember what I said earlier. Just like I can't protect any of you if I'm dead. Amaryllis can't protect any of us if she's dead. Tsuya can't protect any of us if he's dead.
And what would I do were I to lose any of you? By my own hand! I stabbed Amaryllis.
So
did
did I!
It's
Do you know who you're fucking talking to?
And yet that
I
was
have
your
yet
job,
to
and
stab
I am a
her.
cleric.
It's brother's turn now.
Yeah,
It's my turn. My time to shine.
Where is she?
Where is she?
Run back
We
home.
need that laugh. We need that laugh. This is a serious intervention. Crissy, you weren't in your right
Face is
mind.
red.
That was really good.
Oh my god.
I'm not worried about it.
Where is she?
Where's the halfling?
Find the halfling.
You find the halfling.
And
I didn't do fucking shit.
bro, I'm just here minding my own business.
You weren't in your right mind. And we broke you from that, and you immediately felt guilt. But we all understand that you weren't in your head at that point.
And I was all like, YOLO, bitch.
It's happened. It's happened to all of us at some point in
I
time.
died 3 times.
Yeah.
Well, no, when you stab me, I'm like, YOLO, bitch.
Amaryllis, I can't speak for her. I wish she was fucking here right now.
No comment.
No.
But-
I'm listening outside the door. Y'all are
I'm
loud enough.
sure.
Perception check. See if you sense somebody.
What would he sense? I'm not making any
I'm
noise.
sure
You're
that.
not sneaking though.
But he has passive perception.
Oh, well, my passive perception's a 12. It's not good.
No.
I don't even know what I would do for that.
That'd be a stealth check if you're trying to not.
Yeah.
be heard.
I'm literally just standing outside the door, not moving. That's it.
Right.
But we could have heard footsteps.
I can't. Yeah.
Emerald's real stealth.
Yeah. Stealthy.
Nat one.
I can re-roll if it's in that one.
Aw.
6.
You.
She sneezes by accident.
No, stop.
That's you.
You guys,
No,
you
I
guys
probably-
are in
I
the middle
probably,
of this
like,
conversation, and
sniffle.
you hear, Amaryllis, what are you doing outside this time of night?
And we open the door and let her in.
Amaryllis.
Finally, you have to join us.
Oh, it's the guest house. Hi.
Who are we speaking to?
I don't know.
This is some
It's a
random
random
dude.
dude, yeah.
I don't know.
Hello. Goodbye. And I close the door.
Bring Amaryllis in, yeah.
Goodbye.
Have a good evening.
Good night.
Have a good evening.
Night.
Everything's
I give-
become awkward.
I point the letter at her, and you don't trust me?
Stop her. Now.
I'm not doing that.
Jerry.
What did you write in that letter, Amaryllis?
I throw it to him.
Y'all heard her say it. It's
Yeah, I'm just like, playing the bit.
He
Playing the bit.
too many words.
That's what she
That's
said.
the bit.
For the Renfis.
That's the bit.
That's a bitch.
That's the bitch.
He goes through the letter.
No pictures. No bitch.
Yeah.
To be fair, in the letter she said, I can't trust you, specifically.
You have.
I posed a question of, how can we trust you, with question mark. I literally said, I can't.
You haven't exactly been forthright yourself.
Because I'm trying to process things. Because I don't have things like this happening all the time to me.
And you say that, but you don't want help either.
Because I don't know how.
Then how can you chastise me?
Because I don't necessarily know how, like, what kind of help this needs.
She's also
I
not,
don't even know fully what's happening.
She's also not recklessly running into danger with whatever she's dealing with.
No, there's also
Are you sure about that? That glowing stone in her has something else to say.
You told me to grab it.
I have no memory of that.
Does Ren have memory of that player to
I have no idea who remembers.
Because that was like back
Because
in the
that was
single
back,
digits.
that was down in the mines, right?
That was down in
Yeah.
the mines,
Yeah, you said,
But
you said
Chris,
grab
I know
it.
I have.
Because
I have.
that was
I'm saying
with
for
the-
player,
He
player,
said-
like, she did say grab it.
That was
he
with
said I
Typhon,
was
right?
kind of like not there when I told you.
'Cause
to
that was
grab it,
Typhon,
so
right?
she doesn't actually
'Cause
remember.
that
No,
was
I'm just saying for the players'
Was that
sake.
the
Yeah,
whole-
that's
yeah,
the whole Typhon thing.
Well,
Yeah.
So she wasn't aware that she told you to grab it.
you did say to grab it, yeah.
I have no memory of telling you any such thing.
Whether you have it or not, I trusted you and I grabbed it. So I don't know why you're getting mad at me.
And so
for
have
me
I led
doing-
you astray?
I don't know why you're getting mad at me for something you told me to do.
I'm saying that you aren't telling us everything that's happening.
Because I don't even know what's happening.
And what happened in your past? You know more about us than we know about you, Amaryllis.
Because I'm trying to figure out what's real and what isn't. You ever had a dream that feels real, but you're not sure if it actually happened that way?
I know, we all-
I'm so sorry.
Yes. Yeah, all the time.
Then you know.
I do know. But for you to go as far as to tell me you don't trust me when I put my life on the line for you.
I didn't ask you to.
It doesn't have to be asked of.
Thanks, Brad.
If your mom was-
Love you, Brad.
If your mom was in dire need, would she have to ask you? Would she have to ask you to protect her?
Just like
The answer is no.
I'm trying really hard.
What was the actual question again?
I don't even remember.
she needs help.
What was the question?
She's got multiple things going on right now.
If your mother was, like, in trouble, if she was going to die, would you have to be asked to help her?
You have the power to save anybody. I believe in you. You can do this. Yes. She's killer.
Right.
Fucking Christ. I can't handle serious.
You can lead into it.
Can we go back to jokey fun time, please?
No, this is you did this.
I know, but I don't fucking
So
know.
basically, would you have to? Would you have to think about saving her?
Would your mother have to ask for you to save her? The answer is no.
But I'm also not pretending to be someone else and putting someone in that situation.
And who am I pretending to be?
You pretended to be me.
Because they were going to kill you. There was no other way out of that.
It should have been me.
Why?
They were after me for whatever reason.
And why should I have let you die? I could handle it. And I did. Up until I got shot.
Let's be real. You handled it and didn't handle it.
She handled a bunch of those guys.
I handled like 12 guys on my own.
You did. Yeah, you had a decent roll on that one.
I culled the numbers just a little bit.
Oh, Book of Shadows a little too strong for Kitty.
Fuck you.
Yeah,
I don't even remember what we were saying
We were talking
anymore.
about the being her.
Had I let you die, what would we have done?
Probably the same we did for you.
No.
We would have been up against a lot more people. She wouldn't have used the book. I'm the only one reckless enough to do something like that. Aren't I?
We would have found a way.
When you're the one always with the book, how is anyone supposed to try?
Would you have?
Yes.
I don't think so. You were too scared because you almost killed him.
Open it, Amaryllis. Ask for the book.
Oh, great. We have that going on now.
Okay, so Crissy grabs the bag of holding and hands her the book.
Wait, was that in Chrissy's head?
No,
or
it's
that-
not in Chrissy's head because she said she would open
No,
the
it's
book.
just me.
Oh, okay.
Calls to you, doesn't it? Open it. Open the damn book!
You know, and you have too much sense to do something like that.
Don't.
So she puts it away. You know better than I do. I don't have any social skills, Amaryllis.
You think I do?
More than I do.
It's-
Your parents are so nice. Everybody's so talkative here, and everybody has treated me with. I've never been treated this way before. They accept you for anything that you are.
So you're over here with everybody who's ever known dead. Just vibing on some crackers.
And then over here.
It's fine. He's got new parents
Yeah.
now.
You're more talkative. You're more gentle than I am.
Just waiting for Amaryllis to slap her already.
Ren, who's more gentle?
Me.
Mia.
Huh, of course.
Of course.
You're also the more
This is
talkative
fiction.
one.
I'm not. I'm the more argumentative one.
What did that even look like?
Not
She's,
Buck.
all intents and purposes,
Oh,
an extremely
cool.
quiet
Great.
one, all things
Yeah, he's
considered.
becoming
It's
more
been
vocal.
until recently
Oh, great.
that she's even started
Was he the one that yelled at
speaking
the
out
Yep.
more. And even
Oh,
then,
cool.
she's still relatively
But he's
quiet.
two-faced now.
But she's more convincing
Ew, he's
than I
Harvey
am.
Dent. Alright.
The
Well,
only thing
I
I
mean,
can
not-
do is wear people down.
He's Harvey Dent.
And even I know that
It's
because I'm
one
so used to
bullhead
arguing in politics.
Who's
No,
yelling at you.
No, it's the Mayor from Nightmare Before Christmas.
She is a far better cleric. Attitude and all. Looking at me, speaking with me, nobody would ever think that I'm a cleric.
That's where you throw him off. Element of surprise, Crissy.
That isn't the point, you moron.
You're the bigger moron right now.
I just want everybody to know that this is a very emotional episode.
That's it.
That's
At
the
the end
tweet.
of the day,
Send tweet.
Amaryllis, I trust you. I trust you more than I trust myself.
You don't even have, as I said before, you don't even have to sit here and spill every last fucking detail you've got. Amaryllis, for example, she didn't talk at first. She eventually did when she was ready.
Yeah.
And I'm sure we don't have everything because she said that she's trying to figure things out, and I can understand that sentiment. But she's at least said something is off. You don't have to sit here and be the biggest open book. Trust me, I've learned that the hard way. You don't have to wear every last thing on your sleeve.
But you act like you know nothing about me. I was very forthright in what I had done.
We know about you, but we don't know what you're going through right now. We know of Crissy V. Holland, the king of the V. Holland Empire.
I also want to state, just in what you're saying, is you kind of get a flash of a memory of when this all started. She was
Montage
looking.
moment.
No, she was looking at Vanity, where her entire appearance, even her hair color, was different. And this sparks a question in your mind you can take from there.
Wait, who?
Huh?
Just
He's saying that I had looked completely different, so
You
I want you
look-
guys to quit question it.
yeah, she looked.
You looked at the
I
mirror
didn't
with
see
your
it.
parents?
No, when I was in the mirror, I looked different.
Yeah.
Like,
when we
completely
walked in,
different.
when we walked into the room, he's
I
just
know, but he
right.
said
Those-
parents. Like,
To be fair, those two
That's
saw
okay.
it. I
didn't
did
say
not.
parents.
oh, okay. I thought I was gonna say.
Appearance. you
Oh,
said.
Appearance.
I'm
Okay,
sorry.
I was just like,
No,
you're
appearance,
saying
no,
parents.
yeah, it's all good.
Also,
okay.
it'll be between you two because I never saw what she
I
looked
got
like
right
before.
where I was at for a
What
moment.
about that though?
No,
Yeah,
it
you
was
want
what
to
he
question.
said. I think would kind of trigger like that she was hiding more, or she wasn't
Oh,
being completely forthright with what's going on in her head.
Okay.
You're a bastard.
How about this? You say things are fine.
But they're not fine.
Why did we walk in here and you looked like a completely different person?
Why,
You-
dude?
What's wrong?
Didn't
with
I
just
tell
accept-
you?
What's wrong with just accepting the way you are? And screw all those people who would talk shit.
Because
They're not
this isn't
important.
how I used to look.
You're looking at what you should look like, aren't you?
This is what she thinks she needs to look like. I think
It's
she
what
looks...
I did look like before the curse.
Okay, well, you look beautiful to me.
He's confused.
It's
He's
canon
got
now.
the spirit.
He's trying his best.
So you just got to think for cat girls. It's cool.
Oh, Tsuya's a furry.
It's fine.
Oh wow!
Cat girls are not feared.
Cat
for-
Cat
girls
girls
are
are not for.
Talking to character, not the player.
If it was like a
Again, they're not fair.
if she was a tabaxi, that'd be a different
That'd be a
conversation.
different thing, yeah.
That'd be a different conversation.
A
we'd be having.
tabaxi would be a full-on furry.
Is that why Brad removed tabaxi so there wouldn't
Yeah,
be furry
no
shit?
I know there's Roxashas in there, so you could always get it on.
He
I mean,
wants the
there's all
bad
types
he
of
wants the
animals
bad
over
boy
here.
furries. That's what he'll allow.
He
Shit! He found out.
there's all types of animal creatures in D&D. So
No.
if cats aren't your thing,
You wish you looked like you wish you looked like someone else.
No, I wish I looked like myself.
And how are we supposed to know that? You weren't forthright about that.
Because how am I supposed to explain? There were literally pictures in my castle of a little girl with hair my color. How am I supposed to explain, like, yeah, I was strawberry. I mean, the conversation never came up.
crunch.
Cringe.
I mean, what am I supposed to say? You know, I wasn't born a cat.
Yeah, we know that. You've talked about that. That's the thing. You've talked about how you grew up differently and you were cursed after you died.
NBD.
But you still feel like that's. This is also a player trying to, like, he knows what he wants to say. I'm just trying to figure out how it's supposed to happen. But you feel like you're not you.
I've never been me. I've always been someone else, a prisoner of my own castle. I've never been able to have friends. I've never been able to go out in public as myself. Always hiding the fact that I have ears, that I have a tail, that I'm a damn cat. And there's no cure. All the money in the world can't get rid of this curse.
Player, has Crissy even asked Bahamut if there's a cure for that?
Nope.
To our knowledge, no.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
No,
terrible.
but to Bahamut, apparently he thinks I look normal.
Yeah, but we wouldn't know
Because
what
he
goes
said
on.
that.
We wouldn't know what I was on those streams.
We don't know how your talks with God go.
You're toxic.
Because I complained to him and he said, "You look normal
You're
to me."
fine to me.
Yeah.
What was
So
your
I don't
passive
see anything wrong
What was
with
your
it.
passive perception again, Crissy?
Passive perception.
I don't
think
know
it-
what that means.
I
Did
think
we
it was
say-
16, right?
Didn't we
16,
establish
yeah, it was
16.
16.
Yeah.
Well,
Mine is 18.
Damn.
that's great.
Just in case
like
this is the thing
that,
anyone
but
can
okay.
see.
I mean, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what anybody wants from me.
You've
You,
been.
you, Crissy, and anybody who has a fast perception above 12.
Mine's right at 12.
14.
Yeah, mine's
Everybody
right at
then.
12.
So you all kind of hear rustling outside and slight whispers.
Okay, I just storm outside and see what it is.
No.
You can't
no.
open the door.
I'll go.
You can't open the door.
Well then,
I mean,
no one's
I
going.
opened the door then.
You open the door, and there's about 12 like people huddled around like various corners of the house, just trying their best to listen in.
Hey,
And then
hey! This isn't a show. Go home. It's late.
Oh shit! They were getting a drama right now. Shit!
I haven't had this kind of excitement since back '86.
She's on edge.
Is this the intervention of '87?
Intervention of '87.
No, it's the intervention of '83.
It's late, and this one has a birthday tomorrow.
I told
We
you, that's
don't
what we
have
always
to
send
talk
to that
about
house.
that.
There's always an intervention at that house.
What?
Oh shit, that's funny. Wow.
This older halfling walks up. You're awfully loud. Which one of you is having the problem?
You.
We hope that's.
If you don't go home right now.
Oh god, Crissy.
He hobbles up to you. He looks right up to you.
Command.
Nope, don't.
Would you just listen to your friends and go to bed? He turns around and
All I'm saying is that you have not been okay since
I was born. Reborn.
you have not been.
We didn't know
You
you.
have not been your usual self.
There is a usual me.
Yes.
Which one? The bitch or the bitch?
The bitch that
The
would talk to
biatch.
us.
There's the bitch.
The bitch that would talk to us. You have been very secretive about whatever's been going on since that black dragon happened.
I can't even tell you what happened.
Well,
All
you
I
could-
rem-
all you have to say is that something's not right.
My only thing was my urge to protect you all. I didn't care what happened to me. I don't care about anything else.
You have to offload some of that burden.
To what?
To us.
And then,
We are your champions.
and if I lose you all, then what?
Then that's on us.
Then I am alone once again. I would rather die.
Then
You're a cleric that could bring us back to life. How many times do you have to say it?
Not
here's
that
the,
easy.
here's the deal.
It's not that easy.
What you need to understand, Crissy, even if something bad happens to any of us, we may not physically be here anymore. But spiritually, we will be right there with you every single time, every single moment. We might not physically be there, but you're still never going to be fucking alone.
So why is my sacrifice so much different? I have a successor now. It doesn't matter what happens to me.
Because the way you're doing about it is reckless.
You wanna know why it matters?
And how would you
Isn't
feel?
our whole adventure
Okay.
reckless?
How would you feel if one of us went about and did it how you do it?
I'd bring you back and kill you myself.
Oh, well.
But upsetting, is it not?
I'm furious.
Furious, exactly. So understand how we feel.
We're gonna
when you
have
stuff when
we're
you
not-
do stuff like that.
We're not saying
You guys
that.
talk to me all the time. What do you even care?
We're not.
What?
Huh? What?
What'd you say?
Say you trash talk me all the time. What do you even care?
Out of love. It's called tough love.
It's
You
called,
should know that.
Oh,
Ow!
I was gonna
It's
say,
called
doesn't
being-
she do the
it's
same
called
thing?
being one of the boys. Like, fucking get it.
Oh, is that
Did
what
you
it's
not hang out?
called?
You should know that you hang out with my uncle. Hung out with my uncle.
Hung out.
Hung.
Hung
Your,
out.
you were
Your
a
uncle
part of the
was-
family.
actually nice to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
It was the other way around, but still, it's beside the point.
What you need to understand.
Tsuya, images of getting his shit wrecked.
Yeah.
Crissy, images of head pets.
Yeah.
They are not the same.
But the love was there, is what I mean.
The tough love was always there.
You,
I don't know what you guys want.
Emma,
Crissy,
We want you to just be open with us.
if you're struggling, we're here to help you with that. We're your...
You don't need to spill your
Fuck
guts
the
right away.
titles right now. We're your friends.
Okay, what about the card reading?
What card reading?
Oh, from like a couple episodes
Couple
ago.
sessions ago, yeah.
And you believe that
Why wouldn't I?
because you're not an astrologer. No. You're a cleric.
because that crone,
Exactly
man.
why I
You're not an
gave
astrologer.
the cards.
Or I don't know what the fuck.
Those cards can just be snapshots of the current moment. It's not what you're cursed to for the rest of your life.
You could also just be completely fake.
You could be reading so much into it because of what you're struggling with, too. Just be real. It's...
Okay. Nothing I wish for will ever come to pass. How can I misconstrue that? How can I see it any other way? Every turn I take, there is a wall. And all I want to do is help.
And you've got people right next to you to help you break through those walls. You're not alone anymore. Even if something happens to any one of us, even if we're physically not there,
You are not alone.
you're not alone and you never will be.
And what about you all?
I'm not alone anymore. I woke up.
I woke up.
Before I met you all, I had asked for death, but I woke up the next morning. In someone's cart being pulled up to a small farming village just outside of the city of Doth. Lyra, even though I had such disdain for the ethereal plane, kept me alive for a fucking reason. It's because she knew that if I held on for just a moment longer, I would no longer be alone. She kept me alive for that fucking long. And then I met her. And then I met him. And then I met you.
To be fair, I knew of all of you beforehand.
Weirdo.
Regardless of all that,
It doesn't sound ominous at all.
even if anything happens to any one of you,
I lost track of you all in Goblin Village.
Honestly, that's fair.
it's a lot of goblins.
That's fair.
Lucky
I'll
you
take
didn't
it.
run into a mind goblin.
A mind goblin?
If you mind goblin these nuts.
Somewhere in the distance, you hear an air horn going on.
But what it taught me was I am not alone anymore. And yes, there was periods of time that I didn't know how to explain what I had gone through, what was going through my head. There was times that I wasn't even in my head. When Elistray was pulling her fucking bullshit and pulling us down south and pulling us into that situation. You want to talk about some guilt right now? That thing happened because of me.
But do you know what also happened? We got to save your father. And there was so much more going down there that would have spread to the rest of the places.
Exactly. You want to know what I had to do? I had to look at my guilt right in the face and understand that even if there was part of this that was my fault, that I'm allowed to forgive myself. And you are too. You see yourself as this giant monster, and maybe your brain thinks that it's true, but I, for one, can sit here and say that that's not the case. Her letter doesn't speak for all of us because I trust you. My trust is not wavered. Just like you were patient with me, I'd remain patient with you. I understand what it's like to not want to talk about things. But you have to be able to forgive yourself. Because we've all forgiven you. Now the next step is you need to forgive yourself. And I will stand here for as long as I need to until that happens. And even if that day never fully comes, still, you're fucking stuck with me. You're welcome for the morning.
He's gonna outlive you.
What?
He is gonna outlive all of them because he's a half elf.
Again, if we're monks.
I mean, I'm cursed.
If we're
Maybe I don't live. No.
Well, then.
What you talk about is it's selfish. Yes. Having friends, having deep bonds on paper is the most selfish fucking thing, but it's mortal fucking nature. It's what us on the material plane fucking do. We cling to those who give a shit about us. And you're not the only one who feels selfish. I finally found a group that I feel at home with. A group that's made me feel fucking better. I don't feel trapped in my fucking head anymore. When those thoughts start creeping in again, I've got Amaryllis, I've got you, I've got Tsuya. I've got people who fucking care. My father's fucking alive. I've got a lot to catch up on. I got a Pelion.
I said, and not a vampire.
And not a vampire.
They're not a
More
vampire.
importantly, not a
I've got a
vampire.
Pelion. I've got people who care about me, who love me. And I understand full well what it's like to not accept that people give a fuck about me. There's days I still feel like I'm a fucking mess. That I haven't come as far as I think that I have. But you wanna know who's there to help shove that doubt aside? It's you, it's him, and it's her. This isn't about titles. This isn't about you being there for your people right now. This is about friends. We're bonded for fucking life. As I said earlier, you were one of the people that helped fucking save me. Long before we found my father. Long before we got down to the south. You were someone that helped me put my head back on straight. She was the one that let me vent mindlessly when I didn't even know what the fuck I was saying. And he was the one that helped me find healthier ways to fucking deal with my bullshit. You all have served purposes. And you continue to, and you always will. You've done so fucking much for me. And that's what we're trying to do for you. But I also understand that you can't accept that unless you yourself want it. But that doesn't mean that I'm just going to fuck off and not do anything. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop talking to you. That doesn't mean that I'm going to mindlessly throw myself in danger because you're not talking to me. We can all fucking die as soon as tomorrow.
Birthdays are deadly.
Birthdays are deadly.
But that's the risk that we take doing what we do. And it's not because you failed. Death is certain for all of us. But it's enjoying what we have right fucking now.
Idiot.
Wait till the very end, idiot.
So yes, her letter doesn't speak for all of us. But Amaryllis is also valid for feeling the way that she feels.
Yes.
Both sides are valid feelings. And it doesn't mean that she's not gonna trust you forever. It's kind of tough love, right?
I'm just not making eye contact.
That's what we're here for. We're here to carry each other's burdens. We're here to be there for one another. You may think your burden is worse than everyone else's. You may think that your burden is something that you can't offload to anyone. But you can. We will do what we can to help you bear that. Just like you all have done what you can to help bear mine. We love you, Crissy. I love you.
And I grab everybody for a group hug.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
It happens whether you want it or not.
Family.
Family.
The power of family has.
His arm goes over my head.
Ren kind of like goes on her leg. Yeah.
With the power of family we have leveled up now, right? Okay.
So we're now another level up.
We're at level 11 now.
Oh.
Thanks. The power of family. Power of found family.
How does Crissy feel?
She feels conflicted. She understands what he's saying, but like
she's not ready to accept it.
her feelings are like kind of, well, my burdens are more not because of what I've lost, but because of what I have to, keep lifted up. And it's not something somebody else can do.
How does she feel about what Bahamut's tried to tell her?
She's not even thinking about it.
Damn.
She's thinking about.
She
this
left him
exact-
on red.
She's thinking about. She's thinking about this exact moment. Is what she's dwelling on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the thought.
She doesn't
it's not
have
that
the
she's
mind
not.
capacity
Right,
to
right.
really think about other things.
One issue at a time.
Yeah.
I mean, she has so many. She feels like she has so many failings already that like just already hearing this, she's overwhelmed. She can't. If she thinks about any more failures, she's not gonna be able to hold it together.
She's up in her fields.
Yeah.
Good.
Drowning in the fields.
Good.
Does she feel like she needs anything else to say, or is she tired?
She's tired and she's kind of like crying, but she's trying not to show it.
I think we're all
So,
tired of that.
Crissy starts to really just kind of break and sob during this family hug, and you all kind of have just this joined feeling that even though things aren't always said when they need to be said, things aren't always done when they need to be done, and sometimes people's secrets will eat away at them until it eats away from them completely. But it's not a broken feeling as you all start to feel this connection, but a stronger bond altogether. Something that's unbreakable. Something that even the gods themselves might look down on
Look
in
at
envy.
Look at that shit.
Now this is how mortal should be.
Yeah, right.
Look at that shit. We made that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my follower right there.
So
That's my champion.
Fuck yeah! Let's go!
as the night is very long,
And the night is young.
you guys eventually
The night is full of
Start
stars.
to-
fall asleep.
fall asleep.
Does Amaryllis go back to her room, or does she stay?
That is one question that I was about to ask.
I probably feel too awkward now to stay in the room.
So,
Probably go back to the room.
so she goes back to her room.
I just like me, she's not good for confrontation.
Yeah, that's so fair.
And even though it's technically over, awkward AF,
Yeah.
we're leaving the room.
So, with a new day upon us, and an emotional episode altogether.
And Tsuya breaks one of the beds. Sleeping.
God damn it!
Well, it's just the size difference. Is that where we're wrapping for this one?
Yeah, because I feel like it's a good.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
Thank
no,
you.
Birthday next episode.
Yeah! Birthday!
Bash.
Birthday bash! Birthday bash! Thank you guys for joining us. Sorry, not sorry for the feels. You guys take care. We love you guys.
I hope you all cried.
Man.
Remember,
Somewhere
if you gotta talk to somebody, fucking do it.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Do it because you have more people there for you than you realize.
Serious.
Even the god Bahamut,
Yeah.
whether you remember his words or not.
Even the body pillow of the god Bahamut. But in all honesty, yeah.
He's rooting
just-
for you.
We love you guys. Please take
Bye.
care. And we will see you guys next
That's
time
my champion.
for the birthday girl's birthday bash.
No.
Woo! Woo-wee.